Welcome to Meadowbrook Memories Podcast. I am Jelly, otherwise known as Glacier Prince, and my co-host is Hitchcock, otherwise known as Alfred Henry. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore the stories behind the magic that was created at Meadowbrook. When over a span of 4 years, between 1982 and 1986, we saw the transformation of a small coeducational school with less than 1,200 students, 800 boys, 800 girls and 400 boys into a successful sports and scholastic champion, winning 7 major trophies, 3 Sunlight Cup, 2 Topping Cup, 1 Walker Cup, and 1 Nutriment Shield. And to crown these achievements, Meadowbrook also produced 2 Rhodes Scholars, Cavell Creighton in 1987 and Andrea Wright in 1989, both graduates of Meadowbrook in 1983. In this podcast series, we'll be speaking to persons, both males and female, who were actively involved in this incredible journey, along with friends and staff at Meadowbrook, which inspired the environment which created this golden era. We hope you enjoy our discussion. Please give us as much support and encouragement as you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. Welcome and thanks for joining us. Alright, ready? So, remember to like, share, and subscribe these Meadowbrook Memories podcasts so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks. Go. Today is Saturday, July 1, 2023. I welcome back to another conversation about Meadowbrook Memories. Me, as usual, Jelly, our Glacier, our Lance, our Prince, and by now, you know, say any one of those names will do. Join me as co-host today is the man who I describe as the best night watchman in the business, the one and only Donovan Thomas, or Dante, or Tegre, because from this man come night watch for Friday. Him not do him wicked, and we're close to 100, and it's like him make up put on a century. So, I want to make sure you go back and listen to Dante podcast, episode number 5, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button while you're listening. Our first guest tonight started Meadowbrook in 1979 at age 10 because he took the common entrance in 4th grade at Donovan Primary, and maybe that is all I need to say about our first guest, because if a man passed common entrance in a 4th grade at 10th grade, it means he must have been a gifted student. Our guest also showed his intellectual acumen when he chose to repeat 5th form. He chose to repeat 5th form because him not going to 6th form, that means him to break up him crew, just which later became a jazz. This action made me realize, why the term Brookies came from that group of friends, because the action identify, and in the words of him good friend Squitty, what a true Brookies is like. And he was a foundation member of the man them who came up with that phrase, Brookies. Our next guest really don't need no introduction because he had the same name as a famous athlete from another unnamed school who was Jamaica's top high school jumper in the 1970s and 1980. Anyway, he started Meadowbrook in 1989 and was also a foundation member of that crew who coined the phrase Brookies. So we know him is a true Brookies, which means him don't need no more introduction than that. Anyway, the man him there to tell them one story, Meadowbrook Memories. So we welcome 2 original Brookies to our conversation, Anthony Maloney and Desmond Gray. And Tony, you go ahead and introduce yourself first, my brother.
Yes, King. Blessed. You're good to be on the podcast. My name is Anthony Maloney. We go by Tony. And really, it's an honor to be on your podcast, sir. I started Meadowbrook back in 1979, Dezie. And we formed a bond with a specific amount of level-headed and like-minded fellows, you know. And Meadowbrook to us was, it was a upper high school. But I really never understand that at the time when I come in from 4th grade, if we go straight at 7th grade. But I learned a lot at Meadowbrook. I'm thankful for my time there, and they have really formed me to be successful in life as an adult. You know, they raised me right, give me the discipline, which was basically their whole motto. Their motto was always discipline at Meadowbrook High School. So yes, that's me basically. Now I reside in the States, in Atlanta, Georgia, where we're still looking out for our youths and still carrying on with God's strength. Yes, my brothers.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.
Mhm.
Are you Dezie? Introduce yourself, my brother.
Yes, Desmond Dezie Gray, also started in 1979. We are the first group of Spanner kids, and left from prep school to Meadowbrook. Wasn't as brilliant as Tony, because I'm not sure if a fifth grade or sixth grade that we passed from, but we made it and land in that glorious institution near Meadowbrook. And like Tony is in Atlanta, we're about 5 minutes from each other, so we still keep the link, keep it real close same way, and give thanks Jelly and Dante if you allow us to be here tonight.
Yeah, man. Bless
Yeah,
up.
man.
Glad on the day, my brother. And Dante, reintroduce back yourself, my brother.
Yeah, man. Here again. And as I say, as I always say, Jelly, it's a pleasure to reconnect, to me. Well, with you, Jelly, always a pleasure to link with you. And then to our elders in high school, but some of the guys that helped to guide my path, because these are the set of guys that I linked with when I came to Meadowbrook in 1980. And I hung out with these guys a lot. So this crew, this set of guys, 1979 crew. So again, looking forward to the conversation. I'm sure it will be very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Dante. Thank you. So by now, you know Tony, because I know you listen to a couple of them conversation. The first question I ask everybody, a couple of them conversation, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I have to say, Meadowbrook. I have to say, I think my mother did either choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook choose me. Cause me never know the difference. Well, at that age, I knew you had to take a common entrance exam, but I really didn't know all of the schools and all the intricacies of things. And it was a big surprise to me when my English teacher, had a meeting with my mother and said, I said, me need to go take common entrance exam. And I said, wait, but I have a couple more years to go through before I jump on this thing. And my old lady ended up, preparing for do the exam. We come through, and then all of a sudden my name come up on the Meadowbrook. So I'd have to say it's between my old lady choosing it or Meadowbrook just saying we're taking this young man.
Well, you say, you know, not talk, it no matter them time they are doing. Whatever them say for do, you just have to just do it.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah, man, yeah. And which school did I go? Which school did you take the common entrance from, Tony?
Common entrance from Donovan Prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I leave. On my year start, I start liquor school at Harborview, and then we move from that side of town, go up in a St. Andrews area. So then by then time, me I go to St. Richards.
Mm-hmm.
St. Richards, down St. Redders Road there.
Road, yeah, man, yeah.
And then I left St. Richards, go back to Harborview, and then come back to St. Andrews again, start living up in the hills in Cooper's Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So from Cooper's Hill, that's where now I end up go Dunrobin Prep.
So you remember the Hills Posse from long time, from you come to Meadowbrook then?
You know what? It's a possibility, because there was quite a few of us fellas living up in them bushes.
Yeah, man.
I gotta tell you.
Dante, one of them, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Born and bred.
Which part of the hills you come from?
Cooper's Hill, same way.
Cooper's Hill.
Yeah, man. Swain Spring side, more closer to Swain Spring, but Cooper's Hill, same way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You used to live up above Madam
Rose.
Yeah.
Rose, yeah, man. Yeah.
Rose, you used to look further up, way up past this way. She when I come home, if I walk and you take me from where the bus 33 drop you off, then you keep go straight for go round Madam Rose spot. You make a right for go Assaulter house, and then go up this and make a left for go on my house.
Oh, so you usually turn salt away this and then go left.
Yeah, we turn south away and then we go left.
Yeah.
And I mean, the last one always. One time, sometimes you have to foot it. We used to call foot it. Bus
Mm.
gone. And all the church, I would just start make move. You can't sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
So if we
yeah,
start
yeah.
foot it, then certain man drop off like my virgin Cleveland. Cleveland
Mhm.
used to live at Sterling Heights.
Sterling Castle and
Sterling
Shane.
Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Them
Shane
man they
did
drop
down
off first. And
Eh.
then we still go, and then if Costly are ride with we, and Raymond, and them man they drop off, and then usually me, and I think the next Belgian will end up at the top stop. We don't reach a Rockall yet, but close to
No.
Rockall.
Yeah. Them time they have Raymond Robinson and
Yeah.
Marston. I go Rockall.
Yeah, Raymond and Marston used to live at Rockall. Yep.
Yeah,
If we
man.
take
Yeah,
11
man.
bus to go around there.
Yeah, man. Mhm.
Yep.
And the 33 never got rock all.
Yeah, 33 go Rockall too.
No, man, 33 stop at Cooper's Hill.
No, sir. 33 go straight to Rockall. 33 go Rockall, man.
Yeah, 11 go
So we're
Cooper's Hill.
11.
11 go Cooper's. You have it back where there's it. Sorry,
11.
Tony.
No, man.
11 go Cooper's Hill, as far as me remember.
11 used to go through Cooper's Hill to above rocks.
Above rocks. Above
Yeah.
rock. Above
Yeah,
rock.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right, sir. You're right. Above rocks for 11.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, 11.
And them
Yeah.
and 11 buses is small and the patty pan that.
Yeah. It was a short jolly
Yeah,
bus.
yeah.
Mm.
Them don't call the patty.
Because the bigger boss couldn't negotiate.
Them corner there, no. No.
Corner there.
And the hill too, maybe the hill too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, Dezie, did you choose Meadowbrook or Meadowbrook chose you?
I think I chose Meadowbrook. Because I knew Meadowbrook. I knew of Meadowbrook. Coming from prep school at Old Lady at the Angel Prep, when I was there, I used to take a school bus. But it wasn't really a school bus, because a school bus kind of suggests at the school that I run the bus.
It's like a private contract.
Come on
I'm
from
bus me at that,
Pembroke.
Dezie. Yeah.
Yeah, when come on from Pembroke, Mr. Hall used to do a little thing where he would have drop home kids. I'm trying to be at Patrick City.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have, the stops them we used to make was like pick up kids from Woolly Childwood, Queens, Immaculate, Meadowbrook, and probably a few others. So during that journeys, me know Meadowbrook. When time was I take up people from Meadowbrook Prep. So I think the two schools that we probably chose was Calabar and Meadowbrook. You know, the colors them close.
I know them two schools there.
Yeah, I mean, we know the rest of them too, you know, because, I mean, you know, you have to know the rest of them, the rest of the unnamed schools, you know.
Yeah.
But, but for some reason, we keep it up that side there. Yeah.
Yeah, because you live at Patrick City, Meadowbrook. I just say, as almost like you feel close to Meadowbrook when you live at Patrick City. And especially if you have an idea, you already have an idea of the surroundings and all them with it. Yes.
Right, because then my grandmother did have a house half Whitehall too, you know. So from a little youth, there was a few ladies, you know, used to go Meadowbrook from that from half of the avenue there too.
Whitehall, yeah man, I would man from
yeah, from Purville Avenue. It was the last avenue before you reach up on Manenzil Road. Right across from the little church, Mennonite Church, I think it was.
Yeah.
So,
you know, this upon Manenzil Road or upon Whitehall?
Upon Whitehall itself, but it was the last turn off of Whitehall, last avenue off Whitehall before you get to Manenzil Road.
I got you, I know you attack. Yeah.
Because as a matter of fact, I was looking at our title for the house, because she bought the house when I think 60, 65 or something like that. But the right there when we turned Purville Avenue was 2 Whitehall Avenue.
Oh, okay.
So everybody know about 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 12 never get a name, 12 just remain 12.
Yeah.
But that was now 2 and it turned Purville Avenue. So my grandmother have a house a friend of the 60s.
Yeah, I see them these like maybe one big lot and then just turn the lot into a road and change the name of the road and all them with it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Change the
yeah.
name of the number.
Yeah.
So from 2 it just turn Purville and 12 just remain 12 and everybody just say them come from 12.
Yeah, and 12. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Dante. So I get asked something.
At that time, most of those avenues of Whitehall and even Redders Road never exist,
No.
No.
Even while me I go when me I go Constant Spring and we are come at some little track and thing we used to come down through when we are them place there. Them never really have any established roads and all them thing there
No.
at a in a Whitehall. So a lot of them came after.
And a Whitehall alone, Dante, when we used to run bus
Mm-hmm.
on the wall time, and it's like a man I say, in there 33 or 35 lane.
Yeah.
Just like go to my number 12 Whitehall, Desmond.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
way. I say, okay, it's not, it's like and then it's a track initially, and maybe a road bill afterwards, and then pave it.
Yeah, man.
But I said them usually call like a 33, but like a 33 Walton Park Road, we call it 33 lane, or
Yeah, man.
35
And
lane.
even on Reddit Road, Danmere will go right back to Whitehall.
Yeah.
Them they never exist.
Exactly.
For a long while.
So, Tony, you never know Meadowbrook there before you come from the Meadowbrook campus?
No, I never visited that high school before.
All right. So the first time you come on the campus now, the memory of the first time you come on the campus.
Oh man, it was like I felt like I was at a university.
Mm.
You know? I was as a youth at that age, I was a very small stature. I was the shortest man in school.
Mm-hmm.
Only other person around my eye would have been a fellow named Franz Pottinger at the time.
Yeah,
So,
I remember him good. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You have that stature. Everything around you look big.
Yeah.
You know, don't have in prep for come and see, we have chemistry lab, we have technical room there where you can metal work, woodwork, drafting. It was fantastic. I feel I was up in the big leagues.
You arrived.
Yep, I arrived. Yeah.
And the fact that you were younger than the
Everybody.
ordinary, yeah, it would have make it even more so look like a big league.
Intimidating. Yeah. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a sports. I wasn't an athletic student, but I love the sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So mostly all of my bridge them around me, all them man they in a something, whether cricket, or football, or the running.
Mm-hmm.
All of my bridge them around me was in a some sport. Because they have to do PE. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I was all my bridge them. It's like me was the one nerd in the crew. But you don't got the feeling that is what you were. You just know, say, them man they tear up the games. Period. I just think that it don't make me no less. It just seemed to solidify the group that we were rolling in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what impression you get at the campus itself, Tony? You come on the campus now and it's like you say you feel like it's a big place where the surrounding of the campus and what some of the friends and some of the teachers you meet on the first term you remember?
Well, my first real friend and is my friend to this day in 2023 was Squitty.
And call him right name. They could give him title.
I was Kirk Smith.
Kurt Smith, Squitty. Yeah, man. Everybody know you at that, man. Yeah.
This was my first version up there, and then choose Squitty for me, Dave Green and Dezie, and a bunch of other folks that never actually live up on the hill. The people that know from the hill, like Salta was in Juanes, but we know Salta because we have to pass the house. And his parents, if them a drive and I come from Foothill or go up and them sit up on the road, them a stop and pick me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them a load up all them bridge, them a jump in a car to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was
walk with it.
yeah, man. That was Salta. We salt off it through. Many times we get drive out of the red Benz there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
mhm.
That's true. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then my very memorable teacher would have been in first farm now.
Yeah,
Seeing
yeah.
would have been my Bible knowledge teacher, Mr. Townsend. My competition for the girls, Mr. Nian, which there was no competition at
No, that
all.
means I got to tell you. That means I got to tell you.
Give it up to that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
was a good man had some knowledge in there when him start teach us about English, different, mythology, Greek mythology, all English literature. The guy was a cool cat,
Yeah, man.
but it was like a cool professor. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Really guide young people and start for try to understand reading and comprehension and foreshadowing, them kind of thing, man. Go in it.
Mm.
Boy, it was wicked. Boy, it was wicked.
After
Yeah,
the
man.
record, Tony, what subject you music teach?
English. It was English literature.
Oh, the English teacher used to teach. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He used to teach me. We read Julius Caesar. Remember that? And there was another book back in World War II. I don't remember the name of the book right now, but it was literature I used to teach.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
I didn't know that can never teach me at all. But you're right, I'm the slick narrative. There's no sharper
Man.
teacher than me come as a male teacher. That
Yeah.
Sharp, man. Sharp like a razor. And cool, just smooth.
yeah, man. And him sharp and him just so ground. So you see me I said to you, him could have play ball. Let him play ball.
Yeah,
Man was an excellent footballer,
yeah.
man. Was an excellent footballer, Dante. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You could
Yeah,
have
man.
play ball.
Mhm,
Remember that?
Mhm. So you, Desi, you come up on the campus the first time, and you're kind of familiar with the campus before. What impression you get when you come up on the campus now the first time?
Well, I was more familiar with the prep school campus.
Okay, so you're not really familiar with the campus at all then. So no, going on
Right,
that then. Tell us about
because
that.
when
then.
them a pick up student now, we then a pick up people from the prep school.
Yeah.
So the other part Meadowbrook I know. So coming there for the first time, that was my first time actually seeing Meadowbrook High School itself.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely bigger than anything we have seen from a school perspective.
Yeah.
So as Tony said, that was big. So apart from the school itself seemed like a big place also, we're now around big people.
Mm-hmm.
God, then you leave prep school, primary school, where you were kind of the top of the school, and then now you turn up somewhere where if you say you're at the bottom was even an understatement. That you're tiny.
You're like a puppy.
So grown people around you, so that made everything just seem like wow. And high school back then was an accomplishment. To get to high school, that was an accomplishment. So I think we all felt like, yeah, we reached somewhere, because you pass your exam, your name come in a paper, you reach high school, parents, community, family, everybody proud of you. Because you pass your high school, your common entrance, and you reach high school. So that also made it really, memorable that, yeah, you reach somewhere. And
you're right about that in a desert, because when we think back on it, it's like we were the elite at the school system, because I think the majority of people didn't pass,
Yeah, man. The majority of people went to secondary schools.
Yeah,
are continued in all age.
Yeah. And I do have the numbers, Dante, but one knows it was far more secondary school than traditional high school.
Yeah, man, it was.
So by that alone, but go ahead, Desert. Sorry, so I get us something.
And the other thing too is that even among high schools, because there were, and not putting down any school, because our schools produce great people, but I mean, what we call now traditional high schools, there was still a ranking system, and Meadowbrook was up there.
Yeah, man.
Meadowbrook are where people want them kids to go. Meadowbrook are where, you know, there are some schools where if you pass to go there, so it's like them things say, boy, I go there for a turn bad man. You know, those weren't not schools where nobody that look for no great people coming out of those schools. You know, Meadowbrook was one of those schools that, yeah, you know, they said Meadowbrook, them, oh man, I look at you differently. And, you know, at the time that we were passing, we never knew that, but now we now know that Meadowbrook actually was that school because Meadowbrook turned out road scholars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a major accomplishment to say pass and get there. And you know, the first day was like orientation in this summer, July, whatever month. And you know, so that was, you know, it wasn't too bad because school was out. So it was just that group of kids that at start September was there. But when you come in September morning now, and you know, you there now, and all of the people them now, remember I said people from second farm all the way up had spent at least 1 year there. They know people, them know where them a go. You know, everybody had link up with them friend and them gone to them class because them know where them a go. And you are now new. You're like that deer in the headlight where you know the auditorium. Really, cause that's not the place you did go. Your orientation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that first day was a little bit intimidating from that perspective.
So who are some of the man them they meet? Who are some of the students? I'm not some man them. Girls and boys I meet
All right,
on the first month, Devi, first term, yeah.
So there's a few people that came there with me from prep school. Carol Simpson came from prep school. Carol had a cousin, Dion. Can't remember Dion last name, but she also came. She left early and came to US. Stephen Chin, he was on the evening shift, but Stephen Chin came from prep school with me. I knew Carlton Facey before I got to Meadowbrook. Carlton used to go to St. Albans Primary down at Denham Town. And my cousins used to go to that school. I think I have an aunt that used to teach there early in the day. I think that's why my cousins actually started going there. So I knew Carlton Facey from there. And there probably was a few other little people that I knew, but, you know, so right off the bat, I kind of, you know, at least saw a few people that I knew, you know, within them first couple of days, couple of weeks and stuff like that. But I was in a class with Luke, with and I were in the same class, 1J. Luke's sister Grace was our farm prefect. You know, there's a couple other people. I think there's a guy named Lindsay Quarry. Well, no, Lindsay Quarry, but I think Lindsay was also in that same 1J class. And Lindsay Quarry, if Tony Moore had made it on, he would have able to help me on this. Lindsay is a scientist right now that makes UFOs, for lack of a better term.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm over in California, between, I think, New Mexico, California, have a moon lab and them thing there where vehicle actually, I think, a break through the stratosphere.
Yeah, I say I mean. High level scientists
Yeah.
have certain things, yeah.
Yeah, man, him actually had two things where I left off and I go up and I come back down. And if you Google him, you'll see Lindsay enough TV footage on Lindsay and all of that, you know?
Yeah, man, for make a note time. Because if you go through Meadowbrook right through?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because as a matter of fact, a couple years ago, I had made contact with him. And even my daughters used to correspond with him, email, and, you know, so I give them a couple pointers. And we did took up Tony more with him, because Tony, I think that try to see if he could get some funding thing. And Tony that tries make link with him to see what them could do and stuff like that. So he was also a 1J guy. And so here's a real funny story now. So there's another guy that was in 1J named Patrick Jarrett. Now, at the time, I live up Patrick City. Patrick live at Dwayne Park, at Salke Avenue. Luke live at Meadowbrook Estate. with a, walk go Meadowbrook Estate, right? Okay, Lukey, gate and catch the bus to go Meadowbrook.
Yeah, man, yeah.
And sometime with Salta used to come from down that side back then too. Sometime would I get a ride from Salta, Patrick and everybody. Now, a couple of years ago, 1920, 2002, right? I went to Jamaica to bury my grandmother. And a guy walk up to me and I'm like, you Desmond? I look around and say, Patrick, what you do here? I must say, boy, I'm wife, grandmother. Like, what do you mean by your wife, grandmother? That's my grandmother. So who's your wife? Patrick married one of my cousin.
I never know.
Never know. So, so basically we moved from a Meadowbrook family to actually a real family.
Yeah.
So that's Meadowbrook for me, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
The whole family concept of Meadowbrook in a nutshell there.
Yeah. So what some of the teachers that you remember, Dezie?
As Tony said, we all going to remember Mr. Nearin, because you have to remember him. Him was just as hot as Jamaica was. That man was high school. He was just that cool. Him. As I say, when he play football, he even play cool.
Same way. You have that right. You have that right, Dezie. You have that right. Mr. Gooden, had a lot of impact on me. We knew of him, but he never taught me until I got to third farm. Yeah. But was very impactful. Our first farm teacher was Miss Davis, who was home ec. And, I try to remember a couple more, but I'm trying to remember teachers that taught me. Yeah. But I remember the other teacher. But yeah, Miss Davis, Miss Nearin. I'm trying to understand Miss Nearin taught him literature. But I'm trying to remember if he teach geography too. That's why I asked the question of Dezie. Is that I remember him as a geography teacher. He never teach me.
Yeah, because I think that's what he taught me was geography.
Yeah. But him did teach literature for true though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right, but I think him taught me geography.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I think that man didn't so gifted him because I teach anything he want to teach. That's what I look upon him. Does.
Yeah.
Them when the dandies like a man of us. Anything when take on for the, say I'm going to do it properly and well taught. Yeah.
And Jelly, you said something that I'm like, reflecting back now on. There is no other male teacher that was as cool as him, that dressed the way he did, just and here's why I think it stands out so much. So back then, and this is something that hopefully some young guys will listen to, new generation. But back then we had what I call roots man and disco man.
Yeah. The man who I said. Yeah.
So from the way but that dress with that thing said with that disco man. But as I said, it was a roots man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Him keep it real, man. Him keep it real.
Keep it real.
But put that way at you. Almost Mr. Nearin. And him close to my age, because probably was a little maybe 3-4 years older than me, 5 years maximum. And even at my age, I said, boy, when I grow up, I him want to look like, a slick like.
They're slick, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't hate him.
Before you move on there, Jelly, it just while I listen to Tony, it just dawned upon me, say, I think mine must have passed common entrance around that age there too.
Yeah, man, it did say that.
Yeah, mine was young too. Yeah.
Mine had passed at 10 too.
Mine at then a fifth farm and damn near I play under 15.
Yeah,
right?
Man, yeah. Mine had, yeah, man, but I remember from the first podcast, mine had talked about that, because I was el numero uno, as you know. Mine had the first one that started the podcast, with me and Freddie. Him did.
I mean, I did listen to him, but it just never clicked in my head. Yeah.
Well,
that's the M, you realize that?
Yeah.
Madra. Yeah, I might not because after we gone up certain way, I might not. Cause we older than Minot. When Minot come in, Minot, it was Minot and then Tony Moore. We add on the M and the E up on the front.
Yeah. So
And you see that we're not even concerned about who for letter first, what it didn't matter.
yeah. I just
But it looked for that it's like, oh my God, how we get you with that one? Because
yeah.
most people be like, me there before you, my name there the front.
Yeah, but that no man never. Where I said them, but that group they never have no ego at all. No ego, no they exist. Tony.
Yeah, we put the two youngest youth them on the front.
Yeah. But talk about that then. Talk about that then, Tony, because you talk about it early when you send me the information about your bio, and you talk about that group there. Tell me how that group there is formed and how that group they come about.
That group, I'd like to just make it one quick step back to when you guys were talking about Lindsay Quarry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Quarry was a dark-skinned, skinny fellow, but he was very militant in his brain. You know what I'm telling you? I bet nobody don't know Lindsay nickname was Squitty. They have for him and the rest of it. Me dear anybody right now. Nobody can. Nobody. Don't remember saying in the what the military thing would have a school at the time. There was an arrow.
Cadet.
Cadet.
Lindsay was in cadet and he was a serious cadet. See? But he was a very soft-spoken fellow. And I remember one day we were watching him, I say we're rolling as a group. And when him have cadet thing, we all go sit down and watch. When Carol have basketball game, all of we go and watch it. We support one another in everything we were doing. So, with his militancy, we nicknamed the man the Fuhrer. You hear me? Nobody knew that. Nobody. You have to know, Lindsay. Next time you talk to Squid, ask him. He said, boy, that man militant for real.
I'm serious.
Serious man, and it was a very scientific kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't a joke. We looking at it now and realizing, it's a man. Them seeds they plant long time. I didn't know the man was doing research and thing till you guys mention it. And when me hear, like me not hear the name Dezie.
No funny him. So I would say man make link with him on on time my daughter is still in like elementary school. She used to email him every now and then. He might call me and say, man, your daughter have a very inquisitive mind, So he might stay available. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He reached a certain level of notoriety, but still Lindsay.
Wow.
Well, you know what? If you have a link for him, you send it to me, Dezie. Email, whatever.
Yeah.
I will reach out to him directly and tell him, say, boy, I'm going to ask Tony Moore to because Tony Moore more likely would have a different kind of link for him. So, yeah.
Call him the Fuhrer. And give him the move.
So Dezie, you know that nickname them have?
Well, I tell you, my memory not that great for certain things,
A man asked Squitty. A man WhatsApp Squitty. I asked me who is to call Lindsay. Real. So we're amongst those guys, we had some brains and some athletes, and somehow that group end up forming just because of, I think it's a likeness of mind, like-minded fellows from all walks of life. Some of the man they must come up in the hills. Some man come from Maxfield, all the way from Maxfield. Some of my brothers used to come to school. And then you have man from down Avondale and the Meadowbrook area. So we're coming together as young people at the same age. We're going through adolescence and we're sharing similar things, similar thoughts. And, as we're in the classes, for some reason, we were always wanting to help one another. No guy at the time seemed like he was about himself. It was like a natural thought for us to want to reach and make sure every man is moving up at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No guy never laugh at another guy. If we're going to get the youth and sit him down, and we used to have our own study time, we'll group. We'll get together. It's like we automatically know, after this class, we're going behind chemistry lab because we have 30 odd minutes to go study something real quick and get in some knowledge. So when that group would form, whatever we were studying, the guy that was strongest in that subject would basically be leading the group. You know what I'm saying? And we naturally just learn. I don't know how that happened, but Meadowbrook instilled in us, it instilled a camaraderie in us as youths, because it's a certain breed of mind seem to have traveled towards that school. You never have too much idiot in Meadowbrook, you know. I mean, you have guys that were just silly, but to be honest, most man is like they were even trying to be on school challenge quiz. That was the minds over they have at Meadowbrook, you know what I mean? Every guy I think we know so we'll get through this thing, and however it go run, we are going to be big. Period. No guy was in there just fluffing off. That wasn't a mark of honor to be a dummy. You know, that was no mark of honor. So we all try to help one another. Chemistry man help the physics man. The physics man he met the biology man. You know, and I'm studies how to understand certain things. Calculus was a hard class for me, but man like John used to understand it like that.
Man like who you said, Tony? Man like who?
John
Harvey, okay, yeah, I heard that name the call before. Yeah. Tony called him.
Good cricketer too, you know, and decent baller.
Yeah.
He used to own the bowling.
Yeah.
That was the
bowling when we play under 14 and Colts.
Yes, man. Short fella.
Yeah, man.
That was the J in the posse. John. See him?
Yeah.
That's where the J come from. That's a John Harvey.
Yeah.
So again, you know, the like-minded people coming together, and the spirit that was encompassing us was a spirit of camaraderie. And Meadowbrook just cultivate it and wrap it up tighter, you know, in us. Is that thing where if you look at it in 2023, what kid is going to turn around and say, I'm not trying to leave this crew behind? And it's not because they're doing foolishness. You know what I'm saying? It's because we have a bond and we are trying to make sure that every man will reach to the next level in our education, the next level in our life, the next level in our sport. You know what I'm saying? That was Meadowbrook for me, forming us. And then the crew, because as you go to second grade, you see the same guy them, and then you remember, you know, oh, we're all in this class. And we used to have fun too. Have a lot of fun in our woodwork class, you know, them physical class there. Some man used to take home, we have fun when we had the metal work, TD, them class there bond you even more now, because you depend on some real technical thing. You know, if you operate machine, you saw some wood, you shave down some steel bars and things. So it solidifies as the years are going on, and then our minds are going in literally which direction we're going to be taking in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, we're already thinking about it by the time we reach a third farm.
Yeah. Yeah. Me ask you something, and Dezie, you can take that question first. You did upon morning shift when you come in?
Yeah, we started the morning shift.
And did you ever go upon evening shift?
Yeah, so first farm was morning shift, second farm was evening shift. So the people that start on evening shift, they got a chance to be on morning shift.
All right, let me
then
ask
third farm went back on.
Up and let me ask you the question. Sorry.
Yeah, third farm went back on morning shift.
All right, let me ask you a question. Now you can't think about that question, Tony, while Dezie answer that question. I never asked that question before. I listen to him and I say, listen, only upon morning shift and evening shift, what was the difference like in terms of being at morning shift and evening shift, in terms of just the whole, I want to feel I come to school late or early? What was the quality of the teaching like? What was the quality of the sports when you take on like? Didn't it feel different at school when you upon evening shift as opposed to morning shift?
You know, Jelly, that's a really great question. So morning shift for me was first farm. So first farm, you come in, you're brand new, you don't really know no people that much. So it kind of force you to have to deal with school. You know, the getting up early and stuff like that was rough, because, you know, Jamaica where there and you have to catch, you know, when on a school bus, you take JOS bus.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, and you have get up in the early morning and with daylight saving time and all of them things there. You feel like you get up at midnight, you know.
Mhm.
So you come to school and you deal with your thing.
Mhm.
So for me, first time was more school oriented, more book focus.
Mhm.
Second farm now, and I don't know if it have anything to do with evening shift. But when it comes second farm now, you know people, know the school, you know,
Yeah.
you can start lax off a little. And being an evening shift now, help with that because you come school early. You know, if you get up early in the early morning, if you reach school from 7 o'clock or whatever time that was.
Mhm.
But you'd have come early, like even an hour or so before school and you start play. You know, you come early enough, you link up with someone on morning shift and you get to play and stuff like that. And you know, when you come off an evening shift, it's dark, but you're no first farmer no more. So you hang out and you watch sunlight a tree and morning cup of tree and you know?
Mhm.
So so the evening shift for me was a lot more lax, but I don't know if it had anything to do with the evening shift or just the fact that at that time I was also in second
I'm
farm.
more mature.
Because one of the things that also just dawned on me and I was thinking about with Dante. Dante came in 80. We're 79. Man like Jano and Raymond and these guys were 78. But it's not that we are talking about it that we are see the difference because it was almost like them 3 years, there was 1 year.
Yeah.
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 I see what I mean. It's almost like you feel like I just one.
We all get along.
Yeah.
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 It was almost like
Ca-
1 year because when Dante say, we're the older people, like that's kind of right. But Dante did always just dead with me. We never,
Yeah, man,
you know.
more always there, red carpet and everything. I play
Yeah, it's like
all
see it as nobody the whole night was cause, and the same thing with Jano and Malson and these guys that Raymond that was the year before us. We were just the same. So it's almost like those 3 years was just 1 year.
Yeah.
So that by itself now, back to the question that you asked, make evening shift just that much more enjoyable. you know? But I must say I don't know if it have to do with evening shift per se or just the fact that by the time we got to evening shift, we weren't the new people on the block anymore.
And
So it would be great for you to ask that question of somebody now that started out on evening shift.
Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah.
Just down for me to talk to you. And let me ask you one more thing before I go to Tony Maloney. I'm going to take that one to Dante because I know say you're up on the 2 shifts. So, but the question I ask is, did it affect the quality of your schoolwork?
And that's what I'm saying, that to me, I don't think the shift itself did. I think just the fact that we now was no longer the new kid on the block. And you got that little bit more trouble. You know? So, but in terms of, no, the quality of the teaching, the quality of the learning, I think it was the same. It's just that, probably start paying less attention.
Yeah.
Cause feel like say boy a little bigger, start,
You get more distracted now because you want to look for some more girls than an other. I mean, it's like I say, yeah.
Exactly. Because you're asking about some teachers, and remember we had a Spanish teacher, Miss King. And to me, Miss King was just so beautiful. Driver MG. Still love MG to this day just because of that. So by second farm was more distracting, I say, but I don't think it had nothing to do with
the school, the quality of the teaching at all, or the quality of learning.
No.
Oh, that's interesting. But Tony, me hear your take on the whole thing. The morning and the evening shift, did it affect your work? Did it make you feel any different? Did it... You're up on morning shift one year and next you're up on evening shift. Did you kiss your teeth and say, sure, I wouldn't bother put me on evening shift for? It never matter at all. That's the question I'm really asked.
I would have to say it didn't matter to me. You know, it didn't matter to me because I was the same. Everybody in the class didn't move, basically. So all the way to morning shift, first farm, all the way to evening shift, second farm. So basically it was the good deal with that thing was you never have to get up so early.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you reach home in the late hours. So when me have, whichever year me they have evening shift, I think maybe they are Red Hills, or they're on evening shift. We done left Cooper's, they'll come back down, and I live at Red Hills, right down in below Lookout, Golden Acres.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was a more relaxed attitude. I can remember it. A more relaxed attitude when they come to evening shift. Evening shift, you come in like, you know, you're kind of like you're not the bad boy crew, but it's like you're the cooler students because you come in late. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Yeah. You come in and then when we leave, by the time we leave, it's so late already, you might as well go watch the ball game.
The training and all them thing there. Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me just a real quick cut in, Jelly, because the other thing I'm trying to remember if third farm went to evening shift or if it was only first farm and second farm that did evening shift. I don't remember. But what evening shift also did, back to what Tony was saying, is that if third farm went to evening shift, because we know fourth farm was not an evening shift. So, right. So when we got to evening shift on second farm, we were either like the bigger set of people or the second biggest set of people, you know?
Yeah.
Because all of the big people end up on morning shift, you know? So you're more relaxed. You never feel like you're under the gun because the big people them there where you have to hold your little small boy corner, you know?
Yeah.
You're there on evening shift now where it was like you, because by the time 3 o'clock or so, the school clear out and gone and morning shift them gone. So I just you know, the evening shift them there around.
And the man who train in the evening, the school, the cricketer them and the football, especially the cricketer them up at top field, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you feel like you're bigger, you know? So you're there in that environment. So it was a little bit more, as you put it, distracted and stuff like that. So go ahead, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't like it. It worked for me too because I think evening shift was true would have animal and things to take care of too. It used to give him more time to deal with the animal them in the morning because at the hills, people, you know, were raised, well, farm, you know what I'm saying? You have something, you have goat, cow, chicken. You'd have to walk, you have to tie out the goat them and the cow, and then feed the chicken them and thing, and then leave, catch a bus to go to school, make like a day, basically.
And the bus not ram them time there.
No, bus not ram them time there. That time the day easy. That's what I'm saying. You know, really traffic, nothing. Easy. But your evening ride to come home get
rough.
Total. Yeah. That's why you just go watch 2 ball and call it a day. You reach home have a night.
Yeah. You're going to peak traffic and all of it. Yeah.
Go watch some ball game and then head up with the crew when we're done.
So like even the competition they want to play, like on a farm competition and house competition, it never affect that at all either.
No, man. The rivalry was great. God sure was the best and will always be the best. Remember that. Just I say.
Well, Dante, you agree though. But so Dante, where you take on that question? I know me never asked that question yet.
I think my thing similar to what Desi saying because I go morning shift, first farm, and evening shift, second farm. By that time, I make all the links them. In fact, when I go evening shift now, me, Shane, Cleveland, Richards, here, Tony talk.
Yeah, man, Sterling.
And a brethren named Gavin, name Edwards. We call him Fishy.
Yeah.
Fishy we used to call him. The 4-away farmer liquor crew where we used to meet up in the hill there every morning. We'd have a spot where we link up every morning. We went to school together and we went to home together. We did everything together. That little 4 crew there. Me was the only man. I was because they were in when I went to evening shift. And I think at that point for some reason they had to repeat evening shift because I think them go or something like that. I don't remember how it go, but I was on evening shift with them when they were on evening
And
shift.
them are some bigger man than you, that's what I say.
Yeah, me was the only man in a second farm, and them the 3 of them in a third farm. But at the whole 4 we used to par straight,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
link up and skull school and watch match and them type of thing there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Both 3 away for that year there are 2 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know that you mentioned that. You go ahead with that talk, and what I'm saying.
I think at one point you say the entire school went on morning shift. Them they cut out evening shift. I think when we reached third form.
Yeah, that.
As them they used to start have some classes even in the assembly hall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it cut out after a while, Dante. So an experiment and just stop after a while. But it never look like it's affecting on that. As a matter of fact, I think it sounds like it make on a better student, more flexible student.
Yeah, man. You come school early, and you know probably end up being at school for a longer period of time.
You go ahead, Dezie, I got to say something.
Yeah, no, you just said a word flexibility, and it's the first time I've ever actually thought about it. But you're right, because that was like, I guess, the first time that that was introduced to us, you know, in terms of just life, you know.
Yeah.
And it worked out. So we after that, you know, we wasn't rigid in anything, you know. We could have flow.
We're nimble, man.
Nimble.
When you think about it, you know, when you're on evening shift, you know, it's like you have to take care of yourself, you know. Your parents gone to work already or something, so you have to take the responsibility for reach at school by your own, you know. If a morning shift now, your parents are leave together, you know, and I make sure you go to school.
Or you leave before them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So them know say out of the house and you head to school. You think about the responsibility of them giving, you know, as 11, 12, 13-year-old, you know. In the middle of the day, you know, take on one for come out of school. It was an experiment, but it worked good for, you know. It worked. I'm just curious about yeah, go ahead.
And as I said that, you know, Jelly, my mother was a nurse, right? And nurses in Jamaica at the time, or we for her anyway, we can only speak for her. She never have a fixed shift. So like 1 week or 2 weeks, she'd have a morning shift, evening shift, night shift. So when she did a evening shift, you know. No, when she did a morning shift. When she did a morning shift, it means she gone to work before me even get up.
Yeah, you're not there. Yeah, exactly.
Me not see her, so I said me had the responsibility to get up and go work, go school. When she did a evening shift, me have to leave on time for go school, but guess what now? She not reach home till 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to reach home before she get to home. You know?
Yeah.
But so it allowed us to grow up.
That's the word, Dezie. That's the word. It allowed us to mature beyond in the years without even realize that they happen, you know. I just know me I think about it. The question never come to me until I talk tonight. And I say, right, a big things in that go on, you know, and then I realize it, you know. Did not realize it at all. Because,
no, we didn't.
Now, when I question more ask Tony, you know, and you can take this one there first, Tony, is, and you say you don't consider yourself athletic, but you usually follow sports big time. Right?
Yeah, man.
And it sounded like evening shift facilitated you for even get more involved in other sports. Because you could have seen the man train. Yeah.
Whenever I left and catch the bus and run go home, because I take your animal them first part of the morning.
Yeah.
And then once evening come here, they know say, more than likely that late in the evening you go walk. For go home anyway. So we start watching Virgin them practice, and whether them in a cadet or football or wherever, you know, as a group, we just seem together without even Unless a man say, but I'm not can't watch the game today because I have to go home and do such and such. Then I just all right, my youth, tomorrow, I don't know, gone, wherever. Otherwise, game crew just get together and we got to see. Because the teacher them figure it out, you know. Meadowbrook carve way. Meadowbrook do a job on way. Them set up a mind in a way for the brotherhood. Meadowbrook set when you think about it, you're throwing a youth out of the norm of getting up in the morning and going to school. All of a sudden, it's like you're there prison. Because now you're not going to school in the morning anymore. You will be going in the evening and you're going to make this thing work the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what you do? You cry? No. Somehow we adapt and we grades them still a kick. And we still find time for study. And as we getting older, now we'll find time for people to watch a bunch of them kick ball or, you know, whatever. Meadowbrook carve with that kind of way. Well, we had to be figuring things out as we were rolling.
Yeah,
you know, it was almost an expectation. What are you going to do now? This is the class. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're finished with woodwork. You will be doing metal work. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Meadowbrook. Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
1980 was when you won, right?
82. I'm going to ask you about that, but go ahead since you bring it up. Yeah, go ahead.
No, because what I was saying to as I asked the question of Tony is that second farm, second evening shift, which was also second farm, was also when you could we actually saw watch games that were played at Meadowbrook.
Yeah, because you're there already. And a cricket game, you're
there already. You know, you might burn a little class here and there and stuff like that. While in the first farm, you know, we used to go stadium, go watch Manning Cup, because they used to give the ticket them and stuff like that.
I remember that, yeah.
First farm, you also had to get home by a certain time.
Yeah. I forget about that for trainer. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because you're young. But come second farm now, at them time the game them are go on. You know?
Yeah.
So apart from that, I watch man my train up at top field. You actually could have go down at bottom field, go watch a few games.
And the match them playing.
You know, so that was
yeah.
Right. So that was like when you know, start run a few class here and there, and yeah. Never did impact the work, but we start to, you know, get more into the school spirit.
Yeah.
Another way of putting it, you know. Yeah, while you're there, your class, or when netball, as Tony said, Carol, them a play netball, and at them time the cadet them a drill, and you know, the whole parade thing. So you had to be involved. You had to know what was going on, because you're there.
Yeah. You see the man them a play. It's like you become a part of the team them, even when nobody on
Yeah.
Because you know,
Yeah.
you're familiar with the man. It's not just match you watch. It's the training. You see the man. If you become part of the team. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But well, answer that then, Tony. How did it make you feel when Meadowbrook finally won a big time trophy in 1982? How did that victory make you think about your school?
I mean, I was proud. I know I was happy it happened at least 1 year while we were there. You know, it was huge.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
And some I think was a part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah.
And for you, Dezie, how did that make you feel when your sister Meadowbrook finally win a big time trophy?
It was, I mean, to me, it was almost like a step, like the next level, because as I said, first farm, we had an awesome Manning Cup team, you know, and you know, we used to get a little ticket them, I go stadium, I go watch a Manning Cup match them. We never win nothing, but we had a really great Manning Cup team.
Yeah.
So whenever they feel like say, boy, Meadowbrook was nothing. Sunlight team was good too. Never did win, but still had a great team, you know.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that was just going on around Meadowbrook. So it was when we win, it's like, so you've been knocking on the door, you know?
Yeah.
You're proud, but it was like, it's not like it came out of nowhere.
It never surprised you at all in this. That's what I say.
No, because I know, like say, here was this no-name school with no name players. We just surprised the world, you know?
Yeah.
These were people that were there, they were knocking on the door them finally bust through. But so it was just like the natural progression. I mean, we're very proud, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't like we weren't the people then when I said, boy, we can't imagine, we can't believe this. No, we could believe it.
Yeah.
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 And we went on to do it a couple more times after that. We proved, say, yeah, I never buck up.
It was no flash in the pan. It was no flash
It
in
was
the
not
pan.
flash in the pan,
Yeah.
you know.
No
So
flash in the
we
pan.
were very, very proud, but it was a pride that was coming along with a ride with it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not only just that Sunlight won, but we just had good Colts team and good under 14 and good under 13. And yeah, so it was just one of them things that we just like, yeah, it was just almost like inevitable.
Yeah. It's like a rite of passage. And like you expect the improvement. It's like a surprise and
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
You just
So
happy.
can I say for that entire period of time that was at Meadowbrook, especially with cricket team, stayed on top. Whether we were winning trophies or not, we were still the best R1 or 2, 3 of the best schoolboy cricket team.
Yeah, man. We were in Topping Cup semi-finals almost every year, and either semi-finals or finals in a thing there. And it continued after we left in the 80s too, you know, 'cause P Brown had some teams that were very competitive. You know,
Yeah, man, we reached semi-final all the way up until 1990.
finals.
People
Yeah,
don't tell
man.
me that. Yeah.
So it was really, and I must say, being on an evening shift and you know, you watch it, you're vested.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I say we all feel like we're a part of that, what was going on. And by that time, you actually start know the guys them, you know. Some of them were actual friends, some but you're familiar with everybody. And nobody in the team ever make you feel like you weren't a part of that.
Yeah.
You know, you never felt ostracized from the team. So it felt like, you know, your team and the team embrace all them fans and everybody, big and little. And the thing about Meadowbrook too, that I have to give credit now that I'm thinking about it, is Meadowbrook in America here, we talk about community schools.
Yeah.
Because that's just how school zoning is set.
Yeah.
You know, you live in this here and this is the school where you go to. Meadowbrook, even though we came from all over to go to Meadowbrook, Meadowbrook itself was a community school.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's, even they come from all different communities, when you come to Meadowbrook, it's like you become the school itself. Yeah,
right. And the Meadowbrook community embraced Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
So Meadowbrook was a community school. Like Meadowbrook community, Meadowbrook Avondale, that, you know, the surrounding community embraced Meadowbrook. So when Meadowbrook play, the community was there supporting. People will live there, even though them go other schools.
Yeah.
You know, because Meadowbrook then at the middle of a residential or a couple residential areas, just deep residential areas. So people come out and support. So you really felt like you're a part of all of that, you know?
So so Tony, you didn't know some of the man who played on the cricket team. You and the man, their classmate?
Yeah, John Harvey. John Harvey was.
You did call him name. You did call him.
John Harvey was a big cricketer. Raymond Robinson used to big in our cricket too.
Yeah,
and then man, they were tight. Yeah, man. Raymond Robinson.
Yeah.
PSC. Yeah, left out PSC.
PSC. Can't even that cuss if you left him out. Tony.
Yeah, left out county cricket, man.
Yeah, no. I'm still love him cricket, man. I'm still love him cricket.
The core of the 84 winning team, the core of the 84 team was your group. Itchenberg,
Itchenberg, Jano, Clive Edwards, Preacher Brown, Minot.
Preacher Brown, yeah, man. What we used to call him again, man, with him funny run up.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it quick though? Is it quick?
When
Yeah,
Bola,
yeah.
him land off at the wrong foot, Dante.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Him run up the real funny, but him the quick.
Quick.
I forget what we call him, but we know we used to call him Preacher Brown. But
Reach
them they have a
around.
nickname for him there.
Yeah.
Him they love the cricket too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
core of that 84 team and
Yeah.
also 86, I would say. Core 84
Yeah.
and 86 winning team was year group.
And I'm say because of just the way how 78, 79, 80 was like 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just all us, you know. And Cheddar, Reese, you name them, we all knew each other.
And nobody never make us feel like saying they can't approach. Nobody was unapproachable.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
know,
It
you
was
know
just
what it's true though, and let us reflect on it. There were no, you know, I don't know if it's the dread inculcate that, but there was no prima donnas
None
in
at all, Dante. None at
no.
all.
the teams. Yeah, everybody was just a team player. And I care how good he is.
No.
You're another player, and you play your role. And you know, there was no hype. You know, like how sportsmen would usually have this little arrogance and hype. There wasn't a lot, if any, of that in the Meadowbrook.
No. You're right about that, Dante. There was no. Cause even after we win Sunlight, the man never walk around and a big up them just like say them won the score.
No.
Man just
To be honest.
yeah, none of that at all. Man just blending back to the school said way that is set. And you're right, the dread have a whole if you do that, Dante. You couldn't play on the dread team with them with no prima donna attitude.
No.
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 You didn't know Mr. Year, Tony?
Yeah, man, them is a year was listen, we had only two Englishmen up there, you know. England me born. See? and you know, people don't make fun of your accent when you're at school. You know you're different because you can't hear it. But again, like Mr. Virgin, them just accept it. And even when me end up live in Spanish town, the nickname, you know, any neighbor you live in, you have a nickname. The man them used to call me and my brother just English. That's it. They call me English all day. So when me start realize that this man come down and him teach you football, as much as me tell you I was no athletic person, man, I felt like it was somebody from Manchester United come down there and teaching us this thing. You know what I'm saying? He had some talent, and somehow Meadowbrook find them import a man to come take care of them young talent.
Yeah.
That's how big Meadowbrook really was, you know.
Yeah.
That just walk up in there. That fella was recruited to come take care of our group, our youths them for football and for cricket. I even know say me never athletically inclined, but the man never give up on me, man.
Yeah.
Yep, never give up on me. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
The dread. Oh my.
So, Desi, let me ask you, you didn't know Mr. Year?
Yeah, man, was first farm that was the first farm PE teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mr. Year, it was Mr. Year and Mr. Owens at the time. And I think there was somebody else, but remember Mr. Year, Mr. Owens guy, he was my first farm PE teacher. You know, the red dread, you know? And but you're right. I mean, in that the fact that there was nobody there that act like prima donna helped to solidify the fan base, in my opinion. And it's not just because we're all school, you know, our school, but I must say, to me, everybody felt approachable.
Yeah, man. That was the word. That's the word. That's the word.
Real.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look on some of the big sportsmen that were, you know, you talk about Squitty, and we would walk and play. We play football with them. Time the Squitty a big baller.
Yeah.
Any one of the man them, we even the gobbler them. The gobbler them was so, and them was such a big superstar then, and them was so. I mean, me and them in the same class. We could attack and joke. We play interfarm against them. It was just as competitive, and you know, man. So there was no little To be honest, man, I'm just reflect on it, and it's true at
And you're right about that, Desi. It did make a difference in terms of the spirit of the school, And that's
Yeah,
why I think that's why the team had so much support right throughout, Dante.
yeah.
man, cause are your friend them up
Yeah,
there,
man, yeah, man. It's like when we win, Uno win as well, Uno win too.
Yeah, man. Because Dante, you talk about the gobblers, and I think they're the most humblest
Right,
people I've ever met because
exactly.
they were, when we use the term multi-sport,
Every sport.
sometimes we use it loosely.
Mm-hmm.
But these two guys were multi-sport. They played football, they played cricket, they ran.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are them every year. We know say, boy, if having two people, I go a stadium for champs, the
Yeah.
gobblers.
You know where I get
And
points. You know where I get some points.
we know where I get some points off of them. Them two, them two guys there. And when you talk about approachable and just humble, and I think they saw themselves as less of a superstar than anybody else saw them that way.
No, them
Yeah,
never,
they were that
They were
humble. They were that
they
humble.
were the humblest
man.
guys you ever know.
them never see themselves as a superstar, man. None at all.
No, sir.
No.
Regular, them probably see themselves as more regular than vanilla.
You know why I know that? When me talk to them, on the conversation there earlier, at a school that try recruit them, like big time Calabar and Casey, because they were so talented, And the man them look on the man and I say, leave and go where? Leave my friend them and go where?
I know as a fact, say GSC
Look at that.
recruit them too.
Yeah, man. Come again, Dante.
I know as a fact, say GSC was trying to recruit them.
Yeah, man. I'm not school like
Yeah, man. In my time,
and Jelly, you just I haven't heard their story, but I said them said leave my friend them and go where. And I think that was really what made those teams different, is that these were your friends.
Yeah, man. Yes. That's why I win so often
Yeah.
so much in them time, man. I have friend you play with, man. I have friend them you play with.
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly that them say,
Eh? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying. Because listen about the conversation, Desi.
Yeah.
I must send it to you. I'm going to send it to you. Right? You have to listen about them. That's exactly what them said. Those were them the exact word. Leave and go weird, Jelly. I'm a friend them. When I go carry my friend, I said, nah, man, Meadowbrook too nice, man. The man I left and go nowhere, man. I saw them say, and that make a big difference. Call them two man there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I say in terms of that friendship, I'm saying me and Tony live 5 minutes away right now, I say if it was back in the day when you have 42, you take half an hour for 40,
Yeah.
And for like about 7 years, I had a little business, and I couldn't leave Atlanta if Tony was gonna not be in Atlanta. I couldn't go nowhere unless him there, because him have to cover the business for me.
Yeah. That's how the friendship one have.
Yes, quit stand up at church as a godfather for my first child. Both of them actually. Dave Green was another godfather to them. So these are friendship that we carry through. So it wasn't just a cool friend thing. These are friendship that we carry through. Fiercely go and send out him little thing a morning time, and if him not hear from you in a couple of days, I'm going to call you. To this day,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
A 40 years of friendship, that's in a birthday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
40 good years. Yeah, man.
40 solid years. So that is what we got from that period of time, that the talk about camaraderie, and it was real, and it still is real.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Me ask you a question, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Tell me some of the fun memories that you have when you go to Meadowbrook in the 5. How long is it? How long is it in Meadowbrook? How much years is it there? Because I said repeat 5th farm and then you go 6th farm. How much years is it in Meadowbrook?
Repeat 5th farm. So when the first graduation that does it? 84?
84.
84. Yep. So oh man, my class trip them for go Castleton Garden.
Yeah.
And Duns River Fall. Never gonna forget them thing there. First time ever I go up a girl. When we go catch her again. I
Yo.
never know how the girl sorry for me for make me put my hand on her. You'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Those are great times for me. And then also, I have to say, when the virgins would get together and run boat, because
I wish why the boat them around.
I mean, any boat, anytime we just decide so we're gonna do it, we make up our mind and say we'll run boat tomorrow. See, and each man have assigned something to bring. But they bring the bread, or you bring the bully beef, and then we have the girl I go hook up the thing in a home make for we,
Oh,
and
the
we'll
boat
meet
around
in
and
the
they won't
back.
make room. I got you. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, man. And then them get everything together, and then it's like without no cell phone and no text. Everybody associated with it meeting at the same spot behind chemistry
A
lab.
boat a
Straight.
run.
Both
Yeah,
are
man.
run.
It's amazing how those things were coordinated, you know. Yeah. And you know, Jelly, when you used to run some big boat down at the Womix that
Yeah,
doing a
man. Yeah, man.
Jelly.
The Mitchie and Pee Wee used to charge
Mitchell.
that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mitchell and Pee Wee are the big shot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Some big boat used to run down on the back, boat on the OME connect room, so man. The man, but I make have access to it. So some nice pot of food I cook down there, some man. Yeah. And you, Dezie, give me some of the fun memories that me remember I go on Meadowbrook. And how much years you stay on Meadowbrook, Dezie?
Same amount of time as Tony, because I also repeat for farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have been what, 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, Jelly, honestly, the whole I did nice, you know. No, I mean, I'm looking back now and would I say the only year would I say was not as nice was that first farm because you don't know nothing, you don't know nobody. But after that, it was really good. As Tony said, the trips them because we used to plan a lot of trips.
Yeah,
And
man.
Jelly, as I said about with Mr. Nian, where he was a couple years older than you, maximum 5.
That's a bit
So we also had a lot of teachers that were, 2-3 years out of high school, goes college, come right back in.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of those teachers, as farm teachers to the woodwork section, Mr. God, Mr. Fergie. So when we are planning trips, we don't say, hey, Sir G, we gotta do a trip. You say, all right. I put on him name as class coordinator, what have you.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of those trips, formal and informal trips in terms of gun boat.
Not plan, and the teacher plan them for now. We do them on our own.
We had to do them for our own, man. We just draft them because if you have a teacher named for sign off on them.
Yeah.
You know? So we do all of those. We do the gun boat thing, them. We do the bun class, go watch cricket match, you know? Yeah, it was like the nice, Jelly. I mean, few years ago, Sierra the mother passed and we all go Florida for the funeral and run into a lady was there and me and her attack and me I said, what year you left? And she said, 85. I said, which class you was in? And she tell me, I said, I was in that class. And she said, no, you weren't. I said, yeah, I was. She said, never seen you in my life. I said, that don't mean me never in the class. So that year that was just really fun. Cause I repeat, so I do few classes. I not really go them class. I just, you gonna a cricket match, you gonna. And when we say gonna cricket match, I'm not talking about just Meadowbrook a player.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you go to Melbourne, you go watch West Indies cricket.
Test match and all of it. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, follow up the sports big time, man.
Yeah, man, the whole like it just nice, man. I say Itchy Burke, Lindsay Quarry, Hugh Lindsay,
see, I'm that I look up.
No, man.
No, but I just talk about
look up with Michael Lindsay.
Michael, yeah. So we had TP, Benton, English, Bull.
Mr. English right there,
Yeah, we talked to him not too long ago, Your cousin Jelly Richie.
Richie, yeah.
Still, me and Richie still talk same way. We have to we tend to have to clear a whole evening when we call each other, you know. Yeah, you know. So I mean, the whole life is nice, man. I can't really say we had any bad time in Meadowbrook.
Dezie, you was a man who used to follow the cricket like myself too, you know.
Yeah, man.
You don't miss the match, Dezie.
No.
People think about it, you used to love the cricket, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know West Indies that stress me out.
Yeah, that's a man I tell me today. Say, make Scotland beat them. I say,
Scotland beat them.
Yo, when me hear that today, Dante, I'm saying, Becky, me I talk to you know. And Becky I tell me, I said, no. Him a sucker for punishment to rather I watch a cricket match.
Well, I mean, yeah. You know,
yeah, go ahead.
You know, somebody sent me a little meme this week, and it say for the India versus West Indies team, West Indies board, like I said, West Indies board of control, West Indies board of cricket board say them are gonna just charge half price for that match there. You don't got to pay for watch India. You don't need to pay for watch West Indies.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, man. West Indies should not pay people for watch them. Hey, and the thing about it in a car, my wife not too like the cricket, and I wake up in the morning and I watch it, early, and every day when them lose, I peer mouth to mouth me and laugh after that. I say, yo, man, I agree for us that.
Wait a second, Dante, I get up before the I watch the match them.
I watch them last time, I tell you, I agree, and you know.
Because me out of the system for so long to ride it. I mean, me lose such a year, sir. You see, after West Indies, the dominance is done. After Brian Lara, in the early 2000s, it's like, me just, and since me come a foreign just by the time West Indies cricket, they just almost, they done with Dante. You see, me I sit here, me just lose interest. It's a pity. Maybe me there Jamaica still, me that still, I suffer like, But there's
alright, so Jelly, this is the thing. I came 85.
Yeah.
Right? I left Jamaica 85. So I did kind of lose for a while. So even during the Brian Lara era, on and off, I catch some of it.
Yeah.
A few years ago, like about 3 years ago, I now get a streaming service.
Yeah.
So I now watch, like, I can watch IPL and all of them things.
Yeah.
And, them say, bend the tree from it young, it never depart.
Yeah.
So that early indoctrination in our West Indies cricket just come right back.
Yeah. No. I can't understand this. Trust me. I think our circumstances in my life just don't give me the time for even watching a game at all. But yeah, I can't understand.
Right, but if the opportunity come up, Mark, you just sit down there and cuss.
Yeah, probably go see me, man. Exactly.
Because my first cricket match, my first West Indies match, was a Packer match,
I test, you did a match of Dezie. Curry Packer come to Jamaica 90s. We can't forget that, Dezie. Yes. Yeah.
My mother came and got them on.
Jeff Thompson, Dezie come with Australia. Yeah, man, remember that. I remember that Curry Packer team.
So them that pre Meadowbrook era.
Yeah, man. That's before we start winning. Exactly, Dezie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, my same mother was a big time cricket fan then, Dezie.
My mother is a serious sports fan, man.
Okay, I got you.
My mother is a serious. To this day.
She love our sports.
Lord God, man. My mother.
Yeah.
My mother go Olympics. My mother do them things.
All them things that she all about, yeah. My parents, them never, my father and mother never, not say them never follow me, but them weren't such an avid sports fan at all. Them know the game enough and I watch it enough, but yeah.
I don't know if my father know paying attention to any sports.
Yeah, but and Tony, me have to ask you this, because you say born in England. Because back in the days, a man come from England, Dante. You assume him can play ball or cricket,
Can play cricket more cricket or football.
Yeah, man, I have the skill. I'm want to know, Tony. How come you never have no skill at all for the sports or what happened?
Listen, I have the skill for kick. You remember we used to make the ball at my lunchtime out of the juice box with stuff with paper on there?
That's all you had.
Yeah,
That
man.
was the master that. The master that. Beyond that,
So,
well, really, I grew up with asthma, you know. So when
I got you. Yeah.
yeah.
I used to push myself. You can push myself, man. Go out there, son, and I
Yeah.
try run it, and you know, say, by the time I done my chest tight.
Yeah, I see what I mean.
You know what I mean?
Physically, I see what I mean, Tony. Physically, it will stop you from rising air tracks, right?
Yeah.
Even if you
Yeah,
could,
but-
even if you could have developed the skill, you couldn't at all. Your physical, yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get
Yes,
you.
sir.
But
But never feel no different, man.
Eh?
We just like in a Manning Cup.
yeah,
Still
yeah.
feel like we're part of a little team.
Yeah, follow your team. Yeah, me understand, man. I follow you now, man. You're a big time fan, man. You're you're
Yes,
number
man.
one fan. Yeah,
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Worse all mine at the on the team, man. I they know say, but both teams
Yeah.
as a matter of fact. I like mine
Yeah.
that play cricket and football. See,
Football.
yeah. Yeah, man. And mine not and think I one of the Gabler twin them. I the man who have the most trophy at Meadowbrook, you know, in terms of winning teams, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because mine and the Gabler play, I think a Paul, not Patrick, play upon both
Football, man.
Sunlight
yeah.
and Tapping Cup winning team,
Sunlight.
and they play upon Walker Cup team and the Nutriment Shield team.
Mm.
So the man, they are multiple time champions over, man. Multiple. If not
Yeah.
five or six trophy, the man they win.
Six
Them win that.
trophy.
Yeah, they win 4 in a
Cause-
1 year. 86,
Yeah.
they win 4 trophy in a 1 year. The two of them, yeah.
Them win Tapping Cup and
Sunlight
yes.
and Walker Cup and Nutriment
Walker
Shield.
Cup
Yeah.
and Nutriment Shield.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
I have to big up them, man.
Which one of them they are California?
Patrick.
Patrick.
You know, so I think Patrick's wife and my wife went to I don't think I'm pretty sure they went to Charlotte Teachers College together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember in the 90s, we they over Tippy yard in Brooklyn and Tippy shout him.
Yeah.
And during the conversation, it came, you know, realized, yeah, our wives was in Charlotte together.
And make a link, yeah.
Yeah.
Gabler wife, Ashami.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Small world, man.
Yeah,
Small
small
world.
world. Link
Yes.
them. But me ask you another question, and you take that one your first, Tony. What the
Yes,
most
sir.
embarrassing moment you remember at Meadowbrook you can look back on with a smile?
It was one of those where I was facing my handicap in athleticism,
Yeah.
you know, and I was out there kicking the ball, man. I was doing pretty good, and end up I think I was in a defense position at the time, and somebody kick a ball, and me go up for try, stop the ball with my head.
Mm-hmm.
And that ball turned me over, man. 360 me turn. And when I dropped, I said my head, I couldn't see nothing but stars. And I really wasn't embarrassed because I felt like, you know, I was a soldier. I
Yeah.
was like a soldier who just got a little injured, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Game have to stop, people have to come around and make sure you're all right.
And this up a top
So-
field, Tony.
No, man, this a bottom field.
Battlefield, really. It's a big time game then. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man, it was class.
Yeah.
Because I forget who you have player, but you know you have the interclass game
The
them and
farm,
thing and
farm at them. Yeah.
I go up and the thing knock me in my head, man, and it's like my nose everything else get crushed. Drop the man and then I come out because I never play after that. I come off the field after they realize, say, you know, me all right. Somebody come back in and replace me.
Yeah.
That would have to be the most embarrassing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But it was fun for me no matter what. I took one for the team.
Yeah, man. I did that talk at the 360 man think about that, Tony. You know,
You
that's-
can pick right. You go up, you know.
yeah,
and
man.
then
Yeah,
lick
man.
it.
You jump up for the ball and
So-
before you come
You
down
just
back
go
on your foot, you
back,
end up a flipping at the ear.
You're flipping at the ear, right?
Yeah,
here.
man. I just said, man, that's the exact way I said, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That was it for me.
Yeah, man. And you,
Never stop me.
yeah, go ahead, Tony.
It never stopped me from want to play.
No, you just think that's part of the course, you know? That's part of the course.
I'm right, that man.
Yeah. And you, there's the same question. Most embarrassing moment you can look back on a Meadowbrook with a smile.
Well, that's getting Kane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
You never ball.
eh?
You never cry.
No, cause you can't cry. I mean, you can't make nobody say you cry, man. But
And what for me not they say?
well,
Did I
I
make
know
it
for them.
worse?
Quite a few of them me get, you know. A matter of fact, I think the first time I get Kane, me know I get none of first farm. But I think that same evening shift, going a class late, I come from PE and all them thing there and get a couple well from Spanner. I know you have to go to class, but go and like say nothing, I go on.
So Spanner administer the caning herself?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Administer Canaan, man. Proper
Yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, man. She do her thing, man. But then I try to remember if me ever get any from good, you know, because when you reach a certain farm, Spanner not really deal with you no more, you know.
Yeah. So I couldn't pick up
Yeah,
that.
man. She said no, cause like she figure say she can't inflict it on you the way she should, you know. So she said no go a good one. But those were, you know, me say at the time you have to go and like say boy, you know, you're a rude boy, you're rude boy, you're a roots man, you're a tough boy, but it's embarrassing.
You can't go on like
Every man know a Canaan you get when you go in there forget Canaan.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah.
you did the line up man and teachers all a look upon you, you can see all the disappointment now some of the teacher them face, you know, because you're not bad pitney.
Yeah.
So like and I don't know, because I never get caning because no teacher send me go office with caning, you know. I like Spanner see you coming late. You know, Spanner catch you, so the teacher them I see you up there and you can see the disappointment because I know one of them pick me the way get trouble and all them thing there. No teacher never have nothing bad to say about me.
Yeah.
You know? So those are some embarrassing moments because speak about teacher now, not bad to say. I remember one parent teachers meeting that my mother went to. And I can't remember who was that Spanish teacher. And she was like, him is not a bad boy, I just don't think him can learn Spanish. And that was my happiest day, but now that I look back on it and I'm like, she probably shouldn't have said that. Because like that was the one subject I was like permitted to fail.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So no teacher never have nothing bad to say about me. So when you did there wait upon your caning man and teacher look like, you know, you can see the disappointment like when you know.
I said, boy, I mean, I expect that from you, not this. I mean, nah, really.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah.
So those are some embarrassing moments, man. But let me see if we can look back on it now, cause for some reason Spanner had an eagle eye.
Yeah.
She'll find you.
You can't hide.
You can't hide.
Spanner used to know your bag, you know, your school bag.
Yeah.
You know how I get around Spanner a couple times. I give a man my school bag for walk past, you know. Cause you know, from her window, she can't see your face. I me give a man my school bag for walk past and she shout him, Tegre! And when the person go, she say I know me and me just slip by.
Yeah.
Man.
Cause she wait for you.
Yeah, cause she have to page me every time me pass. But she know she's sharp, man. Very, very sharp.
She's sharp, man. And give me a prefect one day for I don't want to make it look like say if you do the bad thing, but you know, me was notorious for me like how that little lady said she never know me because she never see me in a class yet.
Yeah.
Me notorious enough to go assembly. Me live at Avondale Drive and me time my walk that when me go in, assembly done everybody walk go them class, them time I walk go in. I should just lay wait me one morning and call me and say, come here, Gray. I know you have a hard time getting up in the morning, so just go back home and finish sleeping and come check me tomorrow with the parents, you know. And I have to carry my auntie and thing and she make me a prefix so that I could have come school early, come carry kids. So I'm that forced to come school early. But looking back at it now, I realize just how much of a tactician she was.
Yeah.
That instead of just inflicting punishment, she had a solution. She made me a prefect. Now I have to come school early, carry a first farm class, go assembly and all them things there.
Yeah, she give
And
responsibility.
yeah,
She attempt the same thing with me, believe it or not. Yeah, she did give me prefect one time, and to take it back after the second term still. I'm saying.
Why that
Never worked.
years after I left school, I talked to somebody one
It
time and
never
the damn
worked.
me said, yeah, damn me said, boy, I was a prefect. I never how the hell me to become prefect? Then I said, right, that's how it go. And I talked to my mother a couple years ago. A matter of fact, she was talking to my children. And I talked about when she was growing up, no matter how sick she was, her mother, which is my grandmother, that said, you're going to go to school.
Yeah.
And she said she always said she would never do that to her child, her kids, And when I go to Meadowbrook and one morning, I tell her, I said, boy, I'm sick and she being a nurse, she boom, 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 now you good, go to school. And I go to school and span off, I carry back home.
I had that sick. It was no false alarm.
Yeah, and she, so she asked her, boy, how embarrassed she was that here's the one thing well, not the one thing, but one I think that she said she would never do, that she came back and did.
She ended up do it.
But but the thing about that, I didn't even remember that, but she said Spanak took me home.
I share remind you about that recent. I share remind you about that, Dezie.
Yeah, my mother remind me about that. Because I live at Avondale Drive. So me just say all of that. I say, when Spanner know you, she know you.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because Spanner know if you're sick, yes or no, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let me ask you a question, and Tony, you take that question first. Because on the brethren, I call him name earlier in the conversation. Siade Franklin, Licopele. He begged me to ask a question, I start asking ever since he asked me. What do you think can be done to motivate Meadowbrook's alum for wanting to give back, or in other words, and a good friend Squitty, to make Meadowbrook alum know say them are real brookies and them to start give back to them school? What do you think need to be done, Tony?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure about the level of involvement that the different chapters have in doing stuff for the school right now. I'm still fresh to even getting involved with the group I would just start down here so in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I believe, usually we're forming and trying to get things organized, especially with young groups, fresh starting out groups. You're going to run into the issues which I was hearing about where people want to do something, but they don't have the confidence in the administration offsetting the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, money always can help and send this and send that, but we it sounds like we're looking for something concrete for bringing Meadowbrook back up to where it is, because I'm hearing say Meadowbrook kind of it really take a hit, for the level of school that it was and the education where them was offering to children and how they groomed us. Them say them things and it's rare these days. And I think that's basically, it's resources, because you're going to hear all the time, say Jamaica, it's hard, shit is hard, period. And youth them don't have the motivation. So if we can motivate the youth them and then get the alumni them, the older ones here and there, to have an interest in saying, we could have a hand in bringing this thing back to not its former glory, but better than where it's standing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From what I am hearing, like I'm saying, and it don't take much for enough of us to get together and decide, all right, we have a fellow member that is down there that visit the school and can tell you, say, this class right here, this is just an example, right? This classroom right here, boy, them could do it a good 20 desk and chair thing. And this class here, this group, they could use this amount of books so them can just go sit down and study. If we take a real interest in it, just like Mr. Ward and Spanner they do with us, them take a chance.
Yeah.
Them see something in the youth, them take a chance. Say, we're going to bring up a group, a young people in this generation, 78, 79 class, and we will make something out of them. And we come from everywhere, from rich to poor, right? So if we can inspire, start get you them interested back, like make them know say, reward is always great. So if you tell them, say, boy, you have a chance, can get a scholarship, can win a money. If you come up with an essay, I say such and such, kind of like what I'm doing with grants in this country.
Yeah.
Grant, all kind of people are able to get any funky grant. If a one man apply for it and nobody else not apply, him essay don't even have to good. You won't get a thing. Those kind of things can start to pull the youths them back into where they don't feel like them just step on them own and them have to go left for make a food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them literally can say, yo, if we really use our own initial brain, we can make some headway, we can buy some food, we can do this for our family, we can probably end up going to university and fine. You show them an avenue.
Yeah.
See? But that avenue, though, we would have started to get them for one interested. And I've not put cell phone and must be a computer. You can start as small as a little chess club.
Yeah.
Chess will make young people have to sit down and learn the different moves. And chess is a strategic, intelligent game. It really is a strategic. Yes, children, young people, mind always ready for learn. And if you poke it, see, now you tell them, say, boy, join chess club and, you win X amount of game, we have this prize await. You can imagine you're going to develop a line eventually, because it's not everybody want to be a bad man.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
And everybody want to be a bad man, period. And some guy get tonight because them forced. They had no other avenue to make the turn, and the mind get a little weak, and them say, might as well, I'll get beat up. Listen, me used to get beat up for go a piano lesson, When we live above you, some used to have to jump some fence back in the neighborhood for go around and Miss Burnside house to take piano lesson.
And this our year, Tony.
It's not Meadowbrook, man. It's a licks that one, but they're Harborview Primary.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm just saying, young people and their minds, you can put things in there to want them to take an interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not feel like it's a downgrade or it's a nerdy thing to do. It's an achievement. And then, with the internet and with them phone, automatically all kind of chess things will start pop up on their phone.
Yeah.
Just like if we talk about Callaloo today, by tomorrow morning a P. Callaloo article that show up in your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's an excellent point to make this, Tony. I want to jump on a point, but I want to hear Dezie as a first, because you mentioned something, and I have an idea. I spoke about it a couple of times before, but you put another element on it tonight, But Dezie, what you think, would I answer the question, what you think need to happen to motivate Meadowbrook alum for no say, it's in them to become brookies. I put it that way there. Because I think that everybody can and want to give more, but what's stopping us from giving more?
Well, the motivation is from Meadowbrook alums, right?
Yeah.
And there isn't any one size fit all. So it's a lot of different things. It is encouraging people to be a part of the established alumni associations.
Yeah, that's one way.
And
definitely.
Because all of these associations are in need of people to support them.
Yeah.
I've been involved I was part of that founding membership at the New York chapter.
Yeah.
And I've been involved in a lot of other organizations all over the years. And anybody who gets involved in these things knows say like 5 or 6 people do all of the work.
Yeah.
So it's overwhelming on these chapters. People say, well, we don't hear nothing about them chapter. Them chapter, I do nothing. Because of 5 or 6 people still have
All
have
the
to go
while, and
work, and
them alone do the work over and over.
them
Yeah.
alone do the work, and them still have them job to go do, and because them not get paid for do. It's a voluntary thing. Them still have them kids where them a try work with just like everybody else and stuff like that. So get involved in these chapters. Um, you had a idea that you talk about on one of the podcasts in just terms of doing, making some connections with people to, get people in there to do not necessarily mentorship, but just talk to
Like a lunch
students,
program, man. Yes.
lunch
That we want to
program
talk about
thing.
that. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right, because that is something that every alumni can do,
Yes.
you know,
And it not take no money for money, does it? It's not. And in the
no,
can't do it.
are zero money.
No.
Because some people can give money and some people just give their time.
Right,
To go
exactly.
actually go sit down and talk to these.
Nah. But by that I mean you could have there foreign, and you can't go to Jamaica this year. But you can send a money to a man and say, you know what, go take 2 you go
Right.
lunch this week and just go sit down with them. I'm going to say what I say about what Tony Maloney say. Go sit down and carry a chessboard and you them pay a chess for 10, 15 minutes or half hour while I eat 2 party. You just imagine.
Or carry anything,
exactly.
with that chest or whatever you...
Anything where you're comfortable with, there's something different. You make a connection with the youth, them, Desmond. And trust me, it's a two-way street, You see, you as the alum,
yeah, man.
You're going to feel good, If say,
yeah.
You, even if you're not there at school, your friend going to call you back and say, Dezie, say, I go out to school and I meet a youth here, and him tell me about him story. Him tell me say him have ex, or one him have wife, him want to play sport, but him need a boat, or him can't play sport because him foot broke. You got to hear the story them. I got to hear the story them. And I tell you, it's if we can start that, and the man them can just tape the recording them and send them back to me, left out the student them name, and we start big it up. Trust me, in no time.
No, it is definitely an idea. When I first heard you said it, that I said this need 100% support, because what happened is when we start talking about like career day, a lot of people feel left out, because if me not feel like me I do something in my personal career, who am I to go talk to people about career?
And worse, Dezie, the student themselves, them don't know what they want at that age.
Right.
All they want is just a conversation from an older man and them and say, talk, man. Tell me what you want to talk about, man. Anything what you want to talk about.
Not tell me what are your passion.
Just have a conversation. Just like what up on the podcast, It's just a conversation.
Exactly.
It's a conversation we want to start with the current student, with the current alum, them, man.
I hear Tony say something where I never hear before. Basically, you must dangle a carrot.
Yeah.
Find out what them like, what them
exactly.
And put something in front of them, as him say, give them something motivation.
Yeah,
so
man.
if you write a good essay, you get this.
Exactly.
If you do that.
Right. But everybody can do them one thing and decide where them are going to use it.
Yeah.
It's not a one size fits all, as I said, Dezie. It's like,
no, it's not exactly. Because it can't be.
It can't be.
Because here's it, back to what you're saying, Jelly. It is by going there and start having a conversation that you know what is the motivating factors.
And
because we can sit here many decades removed and think that these things motivate those children.
And it probably doesn't. It doesn't. Exactly. You don't know, Dezie.
Right, so somebody have to go in and start to sit down and talk with them.
It have a routine
on a regular basis.
Yeah, because every day. My vision is my vision. Every day, an old boy or old girl is supposed to dip on the campus and talk to a different student. Every day.
No, man, because guess what now, Jelly? In this technological age that we're in, we're supposed to be more connected.
Yeah.
But we're really not as connected as on a human level.
No, we're more apart in a Dezie, but we're more distant.
Exactly.
Because we're not touching each other physically. I'm not talking about online connection now. We want a man, that's what I say. We want a man who live at Jamaica, or you go to Jamaica, you spend the 2 weeks. You must, in your time, you're there the 2 weeks. You go to school for 30 minutes.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, that we're supposed to be more connected in this technological age, but we are not. So you find out, like, Meadowbrook. When me I go Meadowbrook, I say Meadowbrook was that community school for me. we had, there were people that never go Meadowbrook. Bello, brother, Benji, Bloodfire Posse. These are people that were around the school that we'd link with.
Benji went to
Watto.
Meadowbrook, Benji never
You
go
went to
Meadowbrook.
Meadowbrook?
Yeah, man. Benji went to
Yeah,
Meadowbrook,
man,
man.
him go
Yeah.
Meadowbrook, man.
A old boy, man.
Well, when I was there, he was not a student anyway.
No, with a
but
past student, yeah, man. But when me go
Right.
school, I'm in a
But-
4th or 5th form, Dezie. Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm long gone before me reached
Yeah,
there.
man. Yeah,
But
yeah.
what
yeah.
I'm saying is that, so we made human connection. We talk, these people, allow you to be around them and you have that human connection and stuff like that. And we're finding out that a lot of young folks are not having that. Everything is online. Them have a million friends online, but them don't really have a friend. Them don't have nobody they can really talk to. Somebody who can just listen to them. Because sometimes they don't want nobody to talk to
No,
them.
I
They
just
want somebody to
exactly.
listen to them.
Exactly, Dezie. Exactly.
So that is something that
And you see what you say a while
I
ago.
think is good.
Don't cut it. You see what you say a while ago? Because you say it, me recognize something we need to happen to, I'm going to talk about it on other podcasts, You see that digital wall of fame there? That need to happen to, Because you see where you's a Meadowbrook brookist. And you never realize Donovan Bell Davis is a brookist. Why?
Yeah.
As simple as that, You hear me I tell you, a 40 years, you know the man, I never realized that man is a brookist through and through. Him live across the road from the school.
Yeah, I live across the road.
But you never realize that the man got Meadowbrook, and that may I tell you. Because
So my brother went.
yeah, the teacher. Exactly.
Yeah.
What may I say now? And this is because now, and this is one of the reasons motivate me for them conversation here, right? And Dante know this. When me realize what we do for Meadowbrook, I'm going to say we may talk about all of the team them a win. When I talk about me personally, this is bigger than me. Everyone I team them a win. And the team them a don't win. The team them represent the school. Carol Simpson, you call her name earlier, we represent Woolly netball team. All them team there. I said, come like say them team there now get recognized. Why? Because man come out of school afterwards and them don't know about them team there. A man don't know about Donovan Bell Davis, the Bloodfire Posse man. Because we now shouted from the rooftop and I said, them man come to Meadowbrook. Red Rat used to go to Meadowbrook too.
Right.
You see me I said to you, we now shouted from the mountain top. You see me I said to you, I'm like, Stalin.
Willie, the drummer from Third World.
Exactly. Yeah, Willie Stewart. Yeah. I'm like Stalin. Me I call up some man name one you not gonna know. Donat near. The only man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Only man who ever win
Man.
a gold medal for Jamaica will come from Meadowbrook, man.
No, well, a champs.
Not a champ. The man win Carifta gold medal.
Stalin represent Jamaica.
Yeah,
Stalin
you ever said not just represent Dezie? Maybe man win afterwards, but me attack up in my time. I'm the first man.
Yeah.
So maybe what me I say, we now have them recorded, documented, and me I say the wall of him.
And even me even say Freddie, right?
Freddie Hitchcock.
I would man I know about Freddie as a winning coach, but I'm not for Meadowbrook.
JC,
so them
right?
know say him's a Meadowbrook man.
Exactly. True and true. It's a brook is true and true. True and true. Exactly. So we need, Dante.
And the man, I'm gonna link you on Lindsay. Here's some people in the world that do some things where
we
I get notoriety.
Listen, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But me have a man who come up, and you might know him, as another Hillsman, a brook is true and true them, Crary. When first name again? Lesman him name. Lesman and brother. Garfield Crary.
That's a Fudgy them brother.
I know if I force them brother.
Him brother named Donovan Query.
No, I don't know. I know him older brother, Lesman. And he used to live up in a deal. Me have him on the program. Master and set me up for me master in the same class.
I
right?
know them, man. I know them.
And listen, enough man I know the man's story now. The man, a big time engineer at the Department of Defense, You may tell you. Yeah, man. You say you're not talking about quarry. In them league there. Query man. When you hear him story, when I got and the story will come out in another couple of weeks. But you see, this is what I talk now, at them thing they need to put on the digital wall of fame.
Yeah.
That's a man.
And even transfer a few of them from the digital wall of fame to just the physical wall of fame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No. When a man, you create a thing for him, you know, say, come down at the school and you know, say, meet the student, man. A man see him picture and I say, as you said, the man might do big things now outside of Meadowbrook. You see me, I said to you? Big things. No, man. The connection we can make, and there's no reason why. Them two things I want to talk about, you know, there is no reason why them cannot be done. The digital wall of fame.
We can do it, and I say, but your idea, Jelly, is one that the first time I heard it said it, I was like, wow, that is definitely a low budget, high impact.
Exactly. You understand exactly what I'm talking about, Dezie. This is one of them things that is an asymmetric upside, as the man would call it, man. It's a bet why we need for tech. Because if it work, a big time, big term returns we get, and the risk is so small.
Yeah.
In the corporate world, you call it a low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Exactly,
Dante, that one there's a fruit you actually drop on the ground. You just need to pick it up.
Yeah, now pick it. You come out the mango tree, the black mango tree. We just get a man time, just come pick up. Yeah.
You just pick them up. Yeah.
This is one of them.
You don't even need to pick that one.
This is one of them, Dezie. Trust me. And my idea, you know, the idea come from a girl me to talk to, you know, Salome Rose, you know. And she said she go down there and she talked, she carry the student up. And I said, but why we can't do that? Not even take them off of the campus, but why we can't go to the school? The school set up an infrastructure. The school between the school and the alum, or one of the alum, set up a infrastructure where you vet the man and you know, say, at least one student a pass through every day if you talk to a student. And no matter which farm I'm in now. You just have, and trust me, you say if we did have them dialogue there, the fight they would see happen in Meadowbrook wouldn't happen at all.
No.
Yeah.
You know why? Because a man would have no say a vibe that go on at the school and would have quash it.
A whole heap of the youth them need help doing it.
Exactly.
And we have this thing here, see people that say, truth is, we can't depend upon the parents them for grow the youth.
No.
All for the parents them can't manage for grow a youth. And truth is, if we keep talking about I don't know our responsibility, it could just end up lead to the further and further decay of the society.
Well, you know, I said a while ago, Dante, that it didn't already now. Because when we advocate, you know, or what we can do, you know, it's like we have become parental friends to them students, you know.
Yeah. That needed a lot.
We provide a guidance and a mentorship, ongoing mentorship. We are going to build a vibe for the school. Because guess what that's going to do now, Dezie and Tony? You see, a youth know, say, a big man, they come talk to him when they're at school. When they left school, they might go on, though.
Yeah.
They might go on, pay it back to him and say, yeah, man. Dezie, they come chat to me, or Tony, they come talk to me one year, you know. And the man, they turn on my life, you know. So when they leave school, all them think about a way can go back and get.
Right. You know, Jelly, back to what I was saying about, you know, we're in this technological age that's supposed to connect us, but we are now more disconnected. Because if you look back throughout human history, you know, humanity, right? No parents has never grew up a child by themselves.
No, that's not possible. That's not possible at all. No.
You know, it was always a family, the extended clan, the village, the tribe, the whatever. It was, we're all our brother's keeper.
Yeah, man.
You know, we're now getting to that place where we start pull away. And think, say, boy, that's a responsibility. That's just for the two people that make that child.
No.
But it's not, you know, and that's why we, as you know, Dante, you say, we have to be there. And what it is, you know, Jelly, that why I love your idea so much is that too often when they say these kids need help, the first thing that pops into people's mind is financial.
Yeah, money. You want to take out the money.
Money.
Yeah.
Right, and because you might not have no money, I say, well, boy, I've been counting me out of that, I don't have no money.
No.
But a lot of time, I just guidance or somebody,
man, and
somebody that they can be heard.
Exactly. It's not.
You know, or Rex Neck is to say, they must smart it too, the smartification.
All you do, it's not taking the money, Dezie. All you do, you know, say the lunch you're going to eat the day, you're split it in a two. That's it.
And I that thing you have to buy it.
No.
But we are saying somebody's to provide the
Yeah,
money.
send exactly.
So
I
it's
said
really just your time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the idea me having, man. I may tell you, man. Me now I stop talking about it till a man take it up and say, boy, jelly. I may talk to some people about it now, and the more I feel passionate about it, I can pressure some more. Because I go to Jamaica this month, I go down for the function, and I have a little race to finish up with P. Brown and all of me. Like, I'm claiming them that beat me, and I say, I don't know about that. And Tony, you don't know the two away. We have bet pan a race now. We take some bets now. We have bet pan a race. I come up here now.
For who?
Me a race P. Brown.
Well,
Jelly, what you said, I wanted the tie, right?
Yeah, man. So them say. I know me have it from good source, you know. The dread know I win, you know, and the dread tell me I win already. So yeah. But when me hear what Tony I say.
Yeah, well, that's what
The only thing though is that next year you go collect. Cause the race now go done till next
year.
Okay.
So Tegre, that's why I said the first one, the tie, right, Tegre?
It's not done yet. It's not done yet.
But right. So in them here day for the tie, that second one that can only tie.
Yeah.
And listen, that one I got up on video, because I know what the camera got about. I have the proof for that one, you know, so don't worry.
All right.
We can't hide for that one, you know. We can start take some bets, you know, and then do it. All of the pool I go towards Meadowbrook. Here what, the pool can go towards to start. And you know what? We call it the Brookies program that year, Dante. We get a name from now, you know. The real Brookies program, because at the grassroots we go at the year, Dezie and Tony. Yeah, man, me not talk about the big time thing, the function. I said, this are the real Brookies.
So Jelly, if you go to get the pool going so we can start putting the money for the bet so that so that can collect the money and send it to me.
Yeah, man, and the real on the real Brookies program. This all about the real Brookies. Me want to reach out back to the youth them that we can start a cycle. Because you see, I'll be there talking and listening. I say, how did that school them do it? How KC do it? And I say, I don't want to ask how them do it, you know. I don't want to follow the school. I want to tell you, we want to find out how we are going to do it for ourselves. We want to come up with our own ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We not follow nobody because them do it longer than we. And them probably know why them not do it, you know. Because them have do it for years and them have a different tradition than we, you know. But me I say, we have to come up with our own ideas and say, this original for the Brookies them. That's how we are going to do it. That's how we are going to do it.
And the thing about it, now, Jelly, that you said something that the way how the school was founded, Reverend Sanders, Reverend Ward, the idea behind what Meadowbrook was supposed to be is what Meadowbrook is.
Yeah.
In terms of an institution that just, take care of everybody. It's not an institution where we are trying to create superstars. It's an institution where we are trying to move everyone along. We talk about it in terms of just how the teams, these are teams that are doing good, but nobody never see nobody as a superstar, just my brethren. So we're all moving along together. And that's what this is, it is, so those schools come up with something based on their history and tradition. And we go and come up with something based on our history and tradition.
Exactly.
So this is one of those things.
Exactly what I say, man. Why keep it Brookies?
And the other thing about it too is, we're also at that age now where we are wrap up the working world and start looking to go into the next phase of our life.
Yeah.
Which means when this thing take off and really start working, a lot of us gonna start even have more time.
Yeah, man.
They can give. Cause we know I start wind down from
man, you have more free time
9 to 5 grind. Exactly. So going and now have more to offer, not just time to give, but also experience to offer.
More wisdom
life,
and experience,
wisdom and experience to offer. So it is something that
I'm like when you put it, Dezie, when this thing take off.
Yeah, man. I know if. I know if you know.
Yeah.
That's true, man. I win.
It's
I
not if.
win.
You're right. It's so simple as you say. It's a long hanging fruit. There's no
Yeah,
reason.
man.
There's no reason why it not for take
Yeah.
off at all.
Yeah.
Solid.
Mustard seed principle that, you know.
Yeah.
We're not saying we're gonna succeed in us changing this world. We're gonna do this and it's gonna happen. We are more vested in the seed. Cause
Mm-hmm.
once the seed go in that ground, it can't go nowhere else but
Exactly.
up and grow.
Exactly.
That's it. And
Exactly.
with that kind of, with that mindset and them thinking,
Mm-hmm.
then we're not going in with expectations except like when we was little in Meadowbrook we sell, where we're just like, this is an automatic thing. We all have to reach and graduate.
Yeah.
There ain't no if and or but about that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I go take certain subject. No subject not too great above anyway.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't say, oh, me can't get O level or me can't get CXC.
Mm-hmm.
We can do all right if we choose it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes you sit down and study. You see what I say?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that?
It's a seed thing.
Yeah, man.
Mustard seed. Get
Is that
start.
a simple seed we are
Kingdom
plant?
brain.
Is that simple seed we are
Yeah,
plant too?
because it
Yeah.
come back to a Dante's in terms of, a lot of these parents can't do it on their own.
No.
And I have been very blessed in terms of just having been close to my grandparents, And one of the things that I recognize over the years, especially my paternal grandmother, my father's mother, that grandmother, my father had when he was 20. And but like we said that me and him grew up together,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of I have watched his maturation. And the person that he is now is not the person that he was when he became my father.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that helped me along that line is my grandmother, and that I was learning from her things that he could not have taught me because he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Him never know that. He couldn't teach me because I never know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But she was there to provide that guidance. And that back to what Dante is saying, that part of the reason why some of these parents cannot grow up these kids by themselves, that they don't know nothing themselves
Nobody
either.
never teach them how to do it. This. Exactly.
Right, and this is something that we start to understand as we got older. When we were small, we thought our parents were omnipotent. We thought our parents knew everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then as you start to get older and you start to realize their shortcoming, you're like, wow, but they never really know nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, for me, it made me love them even much more because I'm like, wow, they really did good with the liquor that they had.
With the resources that they have, exactly.
Right, and that resources may talk intellectually too.
Yeah, man, we know you talk about Dezie. I don't know money you talk, and the money are thing are kind.
Exactly. So that's a part of what the program would do, is that we now would be able to go in and fill the gap in some of the things that their parents cannot do.
The intellectual deficit there where we never get at all. You're right, Dezie.
Right,
exactly
and that they're not getting because their parents don't know it. I know because them parents not.
Yeah.
Them parents, them parents are 30 something. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow we have children, we are 30 something.
Yeah.
So we are going in there, we're actually going in as grandparents.
Yeah.
That's really who we are.
Yeah. That's exactly right, Dezie. That's exactly
we're going in as grandparents. So this is something that have to take off. It's gonna bear great fruits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Because
I see it.
We don't have time to play around. We are going to go teach them something.
Yeah, man.
And listen to them and calm them down.
And more importantly, this is a big thing for me with it, Because when Sally said to me, Salome said, it make her feel so good at it, At the same effect it go up on the alum too, It's going to make you feel so good because you contribute to a youth life,
Yeah.
It's going to turn you round too as a big man, or a big woman, So it's a two-way street me I talk about, You see me I said to you? It's a two-way thing.
Yeah, man.
It's a two-way thing. And as you say, me I start talk about it in the past tense or the current tense. It done. I just the seed as Tony Maloney said, the seed plant already.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just the infrastructure for put
Yeah,
in
man.
place.
Now
Is
what? Exactly.
that done deal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, me ask you some more questions. I believe it or not, over 2 hours they are chat already. Me ask you the
Oh
question
my
with this.
gosh, I don't know where the time go.
Right. But me ask you that question though. And you take that one your first Tony. How it make you feel I bring back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years?
Oh man, I'm full. I feel very full. I feel very proud. I feel honored because we're so busy with modern life now. You don't really sit down much and pull out the yearbook and pull out yearbook to your say one of your virgin gone.
Mm.
No, you're so busy.
Yeah.
But when you look at when you slow it down and just take a stock of where you are at. I'm in my 50s now. Where you're there in my 50s from when you start school, 10, 11-year old. And I know that Meadowbrook is responsible for a lot of where I am in life professionally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Can't forget Meadowbrook because Meadowbrook trained me up.
Mm-hmm.
So the memories basically just make me feel proud and full, man. I don't feel like not a second was wasted. And I'm glad for every lesson I learned while I was there.
Yeah.
Key one was discipline, You can't learn and train up your mind if you're not on discipline.
Yeah.
And Meadowbrook deal with that. Them take the chance and say, yeah, we know how to make them youth just sit down and study. How we go form study group. We're
That me
not
just gonna
perfect.
say, yeah, exactly.
We just get up and say, all right, we need to go do this. Welcome, this man. You go there, and if you're not going there as a loafer, you automatically can't see yourself. We're not going to run you down and force you, none of that. So your own pride is going to make you come to your local study group, and that way I don't want to shame for say it. Meadowbrook far with that way, man. I feel proud and full. Yeah, Meadowbrook prepare me for life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you, Dezie, how it make you feel I bring up back all the Meadowbrook memories after all these years?
It did something that one of our great philosophers, Bob, did say: open your eyes and look within. And for the first time in a long time, it caused me to open my eyes and look within and from whence come it. And just realize that the person I am, we can see where a lot of that started from. And so, yeah, feel accomplished, as Tony said. Feel like, say, boy, my time there was wasted. I'm fortunate enough not to have no regrets about going there or the time that I spent there. The people that I met there are the people that are still in my life. And, just make me know more. Always give back and was a part and said the alumni associations and stuff like that. But me just really like, wow, for what I've gotten. And I said, well, the same from whom much is as was given, or however it is, much is received, much need to be given.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, however that saying goes.
Yeah.
But I have gotten a lot from Meadowbrook. Now that I'm able to look within and look at the intangibles. But these are the intangibles that have helped me to journey through this 40 odd years hence. So yeah, make me want to like help somebody else come through that.
You want to pay it back or pay it forward as
Yeah.
yeah.
Pay it however way.
Yeah, man. You want, you free to say to yourself, boy, you need for. It's like you are debt where you feel you need to start give back a certain way. And then you want feeling way there, there's a whole heap of man feeling way there now, but because and that's why the infrastructure have in place. I know say, a program there you know say you just can't go do it. It no hard. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, as I said, it really make you feel like there's something to be paid back because, listening to a couple of the podcasts, it made me realize that when I came in 79, that was Spanner first year of taking the rain. And when I left in 85, I think right there after she left,
Yeah.
So That's what I'm saying. We are that spanner, the set of spanner kids, and we we really have a lot. We owe a lot to her. You know, when we were younger, we just spanner, and it was just fun and games. But we're older now and can look back on the things that she did and how she did it and how impactful, it was to us. And there is that debt.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I listened to the podcast with Miss Nevins, and I think that was just the most impactful of all of them that I've heard so far. And what made that one so impactful for me was to just hear that the level of camaraderie that we had as a student body, that they had that as staff, and you can see said that filter down. And, we know so when good things like that is happening in an organization, it's coming from the top. And she was at the top. She was that leader that allowed those things to fester under her, that came all the way down to us, to where I must say 78, 79, 80 to me is 1 year. It's just 1 year. But so she was very impactful. The school was very impactful. The teachers were very impactful. And our fellow students were very impactful. When I got in there in 79, I think, Jelly, you were probably like fifth farm, right?
Yeah, my first year of fifth farm that. I graduated near that.
Right.
Yeah.
And we never felt like some outcasts. You guys are at the top, and the tone that you guys set was the tone that we carried through for the 5 years, 6 years, however long that we were there, because that's what we saw when we came in. You guys laid that foundation, the inclusivity, taking care of each other, looking out for each other, and we carried that through. So that institution really did a lot for me now that I can open my eyes and look within. And the question the Bible asked was, are you satisfied with the life you're living? And yeah, I am. And I intend to be even more satisfied by giving back more.
Yeah. And just to add to that, you say something basically you say the culture of the institution took its is garnered from the top down. And that is so true anywhere at all, in any corporate, in any management training that you do and all them stuff there. That's what them tell you. The culture of an organization comes from the top. And that's so well said, that spanner, the culture that came down from the teachers all the way was coming. And I guess before spanner from
the top.
Mr. Top, and more than likely the other principals
the
that were
principal
there
before him,
before.
and he has been on this program. Mr. Bogle, interviewing. Yeah.
Because we spoke up. I mean, I am in touch with some of the past students. That some of the first set of past students that went to Meadowbrook. And as much as, I mean, rightfully so, we said the 80s are the golden generation.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're not have to take that. We're not have to defend that. The receipts tell them prove that, Dante.
Yeah.
Span of years. When we say it, span of years was the golden years of Meadowbrook.
And I agree with that too. But what I'm saying is that as Tony said, a mustard seed thing, the seeds were sown.
Yeah, man.
From early
man.
to come up. Because if you listen to even G, Mel Davis, you listen to them on the talk about their years and how things came up. You realize, it was something that was coming up. Yeah, they have we call him Nuts.
Keith.
Keith White.
Keith White, yeah.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
listen to all them guys that talk, you realize the seed was sown and it probably just get ripe in the 80s.
Yeah, man, because you're right, Dante, because the man that talk about Meadowbrook, see when we talk about it, they love when I'm
Yeah,
speaking. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
So,
Jelly, isn't that what you're telling me in terms of what was the idea behind the farming of Meadowbrook?
Yeah, man. Vivian Thomas,
And
come on, I said that, man. It's just, yeah, exactly right. There's,
right, and if my memory or what my understanding is that Spanner was there from day one. She was a teacher there from
yeah,
day
man.
one.
As a founder, Spanner was there, man. Spanner was there.
Yeah, she was a teacher day one.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew
yeah.
what it was, what Meadowbrook was found to be, and she was there throughout the period of time. So when she got the opportunity to took the reign, she just followed through with everything that was going on.
Yeah, man.
So there was the continuity.
Yeah.
Exactly what was required.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have somebody that come up in a Dante, the legend himself, Gully Legs, introduced me to a lady who started Meadowbrook in 1959. So I got a second year, yeah, man. I talked to her Friday, and she just set a date. So she could try to get some people to come on with her. And I said, I look forward to a conversation there. Looking forward to
I know,
that.
Jelly, there were a few people I met before when we were getting ready to start the New York chapter that were actually the first set.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you have...
we went to Jersey, me and Tippy and Siadi and a couple other guys.
Yeah.
Brown, we Anthony Brown, we went there and met with these guys that they were the first set.
Yeah, man. Well,
and that just the meeting with them was when we know that we have to do this, because the love that they gave us.
the same thing Dante had talked about with Keith White and Jerry Bell Nevis. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Same sort of connection, man. And all we want is to solidify the love and the connection that we run throughout the whole entire generation of Meadowbrook.
Yeah.
And make it become like an institution where man remember them things, yeah. And by putting certain things in place. So yeah. No, man. It's a strong band we have with each other, man. But we don't realize it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't start the certain things yet. It's like the time coming now. The time coming now.
Yeah, and I just hope the infrastructure get put in place while those first and second set of students is still in place, still around.
Talk about this. Exactly right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Before that generation, they're not here no more and can't tell them story. And them young enough, because they're much older than we. You see me I said to you? Yeah, exactly right. I want to catch a generation there. Because we're in a unique position at Meadowbrook, And maybe I one of the few schools. I mean, in a business another school. I know say our school in a unique position where all of the students them will go Meadowbrook from the founding. A lot of them still around and we still have connection with them. Mm-hmm. So it's like we can't, what I say in Dante is almost like we can rewrite the history from the beginning, by just having the dialogue, and have it, we don't have to guess. By having the people that have to tell them story, it have a document and know, say, the history that forever, if a man come on and listen and know, say, him talk, you see me I said to you?
Yeah, so it's not even rewrite, Jelly, it's writing.
Right, not even right. Thank you. We're right with one history, exactly, Dezie. We're create, we're right, not create, we're right with one history, we're document one history.
By the way, you're familiar with a book that was written by, and I don't know how we're not under that bridge in the yet, he's a guy named Jennings, Paul Jennings.
I hear about the book and I've been in touch with him,
Come on, I bought a copy. He's a good guy. And you see, if you get that guy there on your program, me can shout him still.
Yeah, make a link with him one time already. From last year. I know them things are going to sometimes I'm not ready for come on, but you make another link, The conversation at different place and I'm free for come on anytime, Dante. But I did reach out to him. But reach out back to him if you know a link with him and talk to him and tell him and say if him come on, come tell him story. You see me I said to you?
Them have the book and the receipt, man.
Yeah, man. At the early days, right? Him can't come talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Him free for come talk about it, man. Yeah. But me ask you another question. Me ask you another couple of questions because believe it or not, as me say, 2.5 hours there, and we didn't start talk about nothing yet. But I may ask a couple more questions. and Tony Maloney, you take that one there, first and foremost again. What the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
Oh man, gotta pull that one out. Pull that one out. Best learning experience would have to be the education that prepare me for what me I do in a life right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it would have to be that. I was always interested in science and how things work. I used to like to draw all the time. I used to draw a horse. And when we did an art class, I think it was a teacher we used to call Face a Girlfriend. What teacher did name again? Barbara? Dezie?
Who, our teacher?
Art teacher,
Who, Mr. Hassan?
No, Miss Barbara. Barbara, she did
Oh.
You used to say a Face a Girlfriend, man. You don't remember? Anyway, that teacher introduced me to what used to call at the time perspective drawing, right? And she would throw down 2 lines and then radiate them out the sheet. Man, I was fascinated. But I was also fascinated because me always like look for high-rise building from way back when me used to always going through architecture, and it was fascinating for me. Meadowbrook take it and carry it now into a level of doing something with it. You know what I mean? It's like I would have been a great singer, and Meadowbrook find out and start hone the voice. Me going with a technical background and a technical love. I love everything put together. And my first class in Meadowbrook that I tell you I never regret was taking technical drafting. And they taught me how to draw using my T-square and my triangle them. Me and my virgin them in the class. I think everybody, Squitty used to take that class there. Tommy Green used to take the class. So we all go in, man, and you know those guys that taught us that trade they are priceless to this day. So once me figure out something can draw a thing, and it's like a 2D representation of something in real life, and then you learn say everything you see in the physical world started in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could be a creator.
Yeah, man.
Basically, that's what I was gonna be was a creator. So it's cool, man, for the technical side of life. Physics, I was loving that too. I love all the maths classes. So Meadowbrook scored it up, man. And when I left Meadowbrook, I went to CAS. I did 1 year at CAS. And what I was doing was it was mechanical engineering I was doing at CAS for 1 year. I got to that place and was doing more of the same thing with the technical drafting and what have you. And then we finally come up far in '86. You know, the technology is already a little more advanced, so them done move on from T-square to what them call CAD drawings. You know, they do the same drawing, but you dip on the computer, do it with a pen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was fascinated with the technology of CAD. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna go back to school for learn how to use that. And because I already have the technical drafting background, it was just taking it to another level. It's like you leave the Mini Cooper, now you're gone for the Ford Cortina. Mm-hmm. And you leave the Ford Cortina, and now you're in the Peugeot. You know what I say?
Yeah.
And you go for the Peugeot, so now you're gone up in a next level. Because you have the basis from the Mini Cooper days. So I got onto that in this country, and people, you know, in the class I was in, there was in South Carolina, man, it was like a handful of students wanting to do anything with architecture or drafting. But me never let it go, because I don't know nothing else. I love draw. So me still stick with it, like, you know, it's my thing, but they're foreign now. You know, I'm going to make something out of this for real, because I love this. And I don't know how I'm going to make no money doing this thing, but I just love to do it. And education is a must. I always teach my youth them say, oh, the education, you're gonna be big disadvantage in America, period. So you need to arm up yourself with some knowledge. Then you can go on and tackle the world. So me started the hardest class them. It wasn't hard to me, but the kids them whose mind not ready for it, them shying away. They want to take an easier class. Me want everything where it take me can learn this computer thing. And I got my first job drafting. When people talk about draw a blueprint, the term is not correct. I'm going to tell you as my brethren them, a blueprint is a piece of a paper that's one color before in the old days, before them push it through an ammonia machine, and when it come out, it blue. So you're not really drawing a blueprint. You understand what I'm
The
saying?
paper itself.
It's a
Yeah.
paper, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it is a
Never know
paper
that.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
So
me
I'm gonna read
going
the plan. Tony, I that you talk with a plan.
yeah, you're looking at exactly. Yeah, that's right. You're looking at plans and you're looking at details. You know what I'm saying? So all I still have to do is technical drafting, and I get a job. I do some draw some television tour, and them teach me how to do it. Didn't have a clue. I just had the maths background and the technical background. Going back to Meadowbrook, I like Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook I keep me in the maths class. Meadowbrook I keep me in a technical drafts and show me what isosceles triangle mean and what a square is and Meadowbrook. And I could not let it go. So that was my best learning experience, and it bring me here now, 55-year-old, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm still drawing structural steel for buildings. You know what I mean? I couldn't believe them are paying me for it. Like, feel so them are paying me to play a video game. My first job. I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was so happy. It's a passion for me.
Yeah,
You understand?
Yeah.
The passion. I didn't know if I was going to be good at it or not. I just know I needed to do it. And when me have my first job, me have my first youth. 19, me get my job, 91. But I worked before, but me I work restaurant job and all them little side thing there while me I go to school. When me get the first real drafting job, I just have my first youth. Man, I couldn't tell you where the milk gonna come from, or where the clothes all come from. I just know say, me have a job I do me love. Just so go on, walk with it with God, because I him alone bring me coming out of position. And I say it has taken me to where I am today. So that is my experience. When you ask the question of the best learning experience, is the one that Meadowbrook carry me through my life to this day with my career.
Yeah, man.
The best. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for that story, Tony. That's a powerful story, my brother. Because
Proper.
yeah, man. Proper as you said, that.
Yes, sir.
And for you, Dezie, what the best learning experience you get from Meadowbrook?
The ability to be me, and I would say the more I've listened to your stories and your podcasts and stuff, and just understanding what was the genesis of Meadowbrook, how Meadowbrook was how it did set up what it was supposed to do. I guess that's why I end up there, because it allowed me to be me. Going through Meadowbrook, like almost every man where you can call for any one of them team, they have a brethren, so me can say I'm a brethren, And as Dan to that said, I never miss a cricket game, I never do not. But I never play none of them sports there. I enjoy, to this day, I still enjoy watch my sports, I still enjoy them things there. But it's like that wasn't me. And I was nobody never forced me, I never feel like I have to do that to be a part of the crowd. Because, we're still part of the team, you're bridging them. And so it allowed me to be me. I was exposed to a lot of different people from different walks of life, different ideology, different philosophy, that, it also allowed me to develop my own, and just so I'm not to be a part of a crowd. I don't know what that is. I'm that person that can sit down by myself and feel comfortable. I can be in a crowd and feel lonely because it's not about a crowd person.
Mm-hmm.
But just know my thing and I don't feel pressured to do
You
anything.
never
And
had to be anybody but yourself to fit in.
right, and the people them around me never. I would say the Meadowbrook people them are still the Meadowbrook people them around me, and nobody has never ever feel like them need to push me into anything. You know, man, I do for them thing, and me I do my thing, and where our thing no longer converge, them say I'm take it later. You know?
I'm gonna put it to that way, Desi. And I seen Madeline program, the motto, the school motto, you talk about, you know. Here's a wild man, make me know this, you know. And she said, the motto of the school. I mean, I know the Latin. Nobody asked me about Spanish or Latin. I'm only have to repeat it for me, but it said, let your light so shine.
Yeah.
He never said, let the next man light shine, you know. Let your light shine.
You're like exactly.
I made a brook allow for do that.
Yeah. I never felt like I need to shine like how our next man I shine.
No, right. That's what I mean. Let your light so shine. Wait,
Yeah.
just like how you Tony talk about him story, him passionate about a shine him light on what him want do. Him want to be a draft man, him want to draw a plan. That's all him name want do. And Meadowbrook allow you for do. Meadowbrook allow everyone, and all of us for shine we light in our own way. We never have to follow the crowd. We never have to we never have to play sport like me. None of that at all. We just shine on our own way.
Yeah.
And there was no pressure.
No, exactly.
There's no pressure on us to have to do anything. So like there's some school that there's a pressure, boy, we have to win. We have to win this year. We have to win that. So everybody have you get caught up in a production line of churning out the next. I never had that. Meadowbrook never did that. You know, it was just be you, find you. And we had enough unique individuals there. I do them one thing that you could have us. Yeah, respect for you, but I know my thing.
You see that word he used a while ago, Desi? At the exact word when I got that the museum, and I asked him if we met the offer to him, you know. Him say him never want to be a part in a production line. You hear me I tell you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Him just I say him want him light shine for him one way. Him know him go next school, the pressure him go under for perform, him go feel like say him not himself.
Yeah.
It's different kind of thing.
Yeah, man, seeing a Meadowbrook, him feel like say him can be himself.
Yeah.
You see me I said
and you become a person that I said know that we're at that stage in our life, you know, closer to 60, some always 60, where we are doing what I'm called the introspection, you know?
The reflection, look
and
back,
the reflection and the introspection, as Mr. Bob would say, opening up your eyes and looking within.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know, I was allowed to be me.
Yeah, man.
And I have been me. And as a result of that, it's like I've always been able to get myself out of a situation that would have put me in a production line.
Exactly. When in a production line, you can't be yourself, you know.
No.
And guess the beauty of being coming through Meadowbrook. And we are going to provide the leadership, you know, because we're not no followers or nothing, you know. We are come up with our own creative ways where go, which is where the school was about, you know. It never said to provide the production line for Jamaica, you know. It's to provide the leadership for a new independent country. That is how them designed the school to be. We weren't supposed to be the big time production line for the country. And the leadership we provide, man. And trust me, we're going to do that. We are doing that, but we're going to flex almost some more, you know, that a man knows that we'll lead the way with creative innovation for those things where I follow them, I'm going to start follow away. We know that already.
You know, Jelly, I wish somebody would actually just put that out there in writing so that we all know that was what we were supposed to be, the leadership for our new independent country.
Man, yeah.
Because we still need it.
Yes. It's in one of them magazines, and I go and see if I find it and post it, you know. It's like, what I'm calling it, the school motto. No, not the motto. Like
mission statement.
The mission statement. I'm going to see
Yeah.
if I find it and post it and have it because I need to have it and
Because
remind and talk about it.
we need to know that that everybody don't, because like as I said, that brawl situation was people becoming a part of that production.
Yeah, man.
Like,
And that's not way. That's not way.
yeah, yeah.
Not we. I mean, I approach it for criticize nobody. I just say that's not we. We're going to take
No.
it to another level. I not find a fault
Yeah.
or nothing. I say we want to take it to a different level. That's not. Oh, that wasn't the mission statement for Meadowbrook. We'll go back to that.
Yeah.
Go back to that, man. We want the student them to be themselves. Whatever them
Yeah.
light, when we want to shine, we want them to be that. Not to aspire to be nobody else, but themselves. Just like I said, Dezie. We want to see them comfortable for know so them can be who them want to be. Because that's the motto of Meadowbrook. That's the mission statement for Meadowbrook. That it is. That
You're
is
not profitting at anybody.
No,
expectation.
exactly, Dante. Exactly. And I just said, the Spanner allow that with enough away, you know. I just say, you're not under no pressure, Dezie, Tony, you're not under no pressure to follow this. You're afraid, and it come from both ends, you know. It's like you say, Dezie, when you hear Miss Nevin start about it, you realize it come from the two ends, you know, from the administration, and your friend them. Nobody not pressure you.
Yeah.
All them there for this work with you, and I said, boy, just tell me what you want, though. And them
And that's what
them just find the strength and work with what you have, yeah.
exactly, because I was like just hearing her podcast, I was like, wow. So now it makes sense to me, like, because all these years, I guess I've been like, why was this thing happening?
Why it feels so special like a Meadowbrook? Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I know it just made sense to
it
me.
a
Like,
click with
okay,
you, I know,
so
yeah. It was set up in a way for that happening in the first place. And we want to get back to that. I think we lost the way somewhere along the lines after Spanner left, but we want to get back to that. We can get back to that. We can get back to that.
Easy.
On the way, I put it your way, Desmond. On the way to getting back to that. So I'm going to say.
on the way. On the way.
Let me ask you the last couple of questions before. Well, not the second to last thing I'm going to ask you before I ask the closing question for the two. And the question I'm going to go around the table and I ask you, and you first, Tony. Is there any topic or anything we could have bring up that we never bring up at all where you want to talk? Well, the floor is yours. Anything where you want to talk about when we never bring up at all?
I wouldn't say so, Joe. I mean, you take on I'm amazed because, man, I really never even know, say, you was out there doing this thing. And it's not a money thing we're talking about. It's just a time.
Mm-hmm.
You are taking your time for link up back with these past students. Cause something is driving you. You know, you basically is like one of the little seed them where I started to they put it back in your head. Say, yo,
My light
really?
a shine. I'm a light a shine, man. My light finally a shine as Dante.
You don't think you left out nothing, but you bring to the forefront. Say, hey guys, look, what we can do here before we even kick out.
Yeah.
Because Spanner did do it, Nearn do it, as young as he was, you know, him take a chance. The man take a chance, man. We could have been so knuckleheaded that we turn around and tell him, you think you're somebody, get the hell out of here. Blah. We never did that. They never even made us feel like we were in a competition or we were in awe when these people were teaching us.
Exactly.
We can do the same thing. You just need, you know, when I always hear when we go to Jamaica, people always, you know, they always want a mask. I give them something. I give them that. But I can see when a young kid, say, one of us come from up here and come down, it's not showing off. It's just coming down as a normal person to say, come wait up here too. I'm reading the first segment. Exactly. And him actually, that's you or me going in and taking an interest in a youth.
Exactly. Yeah. Tony, you said that a while ago. As someone everybody I think about it, you know. You know, come down there as you represent the company or nothing. It was like, yo, me used to come to Meadowbrook like, you know, come here and go eat a food.
Yeah.
And so I look at it, Dante.
You get them interested.
Yeah. So there's no excuse for no man to take part in a Dezie. Everybody.
Man.
Yeah.
So what you do? Oh, I'm not a rapper. What you do? No, I'm not a actor. Well, what you do? And then we start here about some real career.
Some
Some real
unusual thing. Yes, you're at 20, you start your film light a shine. Or
Yeah.
you start seem light a shine. You know when
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about him love, you know, you see my light up, you know. You follow me, I said to you, I hear him voice start get animated, you know so him love what I talk about, you know. And then you take it from there, you know. You take
You
it
can
from
do
there.
that for the youth, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yes.
And you, Desi, is there anything we could have talked about when we never talk about at all? The floor are yours.
There's always things we can talk about, but what I like what you do is you allow the conversation to flow. So we end up talking about what we felt in this moment needed to talk about. You know? Because I've heard enough, watch enough interviews, listen to enough things over the years where it's so scripted that people cannot express their views and say what it is that they want to say, you know? Because we need to get on to this next thing and the next thing and the next thing.
You have an
And
agenda.
what
You
you
have an agenda, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right. And what you have done is allow it to flow that you know, the first time when Anthony Murray called me, I said, boy, you know, they want me and Tony to do this thing. Boy, I'm there, I said, boy, I'm no, you know, cause my my memory is not what it used to be. Then again, it probably never was, you know. And I said, boy, Meadowbrook memories. Me no remember nothing that them weird, you know. But as you said, you know, it is not anybody's memory, is your memories.
Exactly.
Whatever it is that you remember is
Are
that,
yours,
that's
exactly.
it, you know.
Exactly.
Right. So if you don't remember nothing, you don't remember nothing. You know,
And
it's
trust
just
me, you're
what
gonna
is
remember
your
things, man.
memories.
You remember what important
Exactly.
to you.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
you allow it to flow. So I said there's, you know, what you get from us, I know what you get from somebody else, you know?
Exactly. Every story unique, man. Every one of them story are different, man.
Yeah. So on that line, and I said, no, you did the job.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm enjoying them conversation every time I do it. Cause
Yeah.
even though it might sound like the same question me I ask, a different answer I get every time. I mean, if not ask the same question, you know, some of them might be the same, but me know it's a different answer me I get, you know.
Yeah.
You see, because it's not me not look for the answer. More know what man feel when they talk about them things, man. It's not just you. So.
It's just a prompt.
Yeah, man. I hear what the man want to feel when they remember about Meadowbrook, man. Exactly. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. And you, Dante, anything when we could have bring up, or we never bring up none at all?
As usual, in a jelly, I enjoy the ride and then I go and block up an end while you go and score.
What go to 100?
Because I enjoy the conversation.
You look from the non-strikers and then I say, boy.
Yeah, man. Me understand my role in the team. But again, yeah, no, as I say, maybe when we listen over the conversation or something, or tomorrow me call you and say, needless, me should have asked this, you know, or where.
Yeah.
Because the conversations always flow so fluent, you know. I can't think of nothing now. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed this conversation, and this conversation had a flavor that was different because
exactly.
You know, we kind of get some suggestions, you know, that are
we never hear before. Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
And I think that's the beauty with these conversations. No two conversations are the same.
No. You're not listening to this next conversation next week and you get bored. That's something different there here, man. Something we never hear before. Exactly right, Dante.
Come on.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Yes, when you hear somebody say, yes, but me never know that did happen. I will never know that.
Learning experience every time.
Exactly. That's how the power about the memories, man. Everybody have a different memory, man. So let me ask you the last question, Tony, and you take that one at first. What made Meadowbrook magical?
What made it magical? I would have to say it was the time. It was the time in my life where I'm entering adolescence. You know, I mean, I enter puberty and I go to school, and the school was the right school for me. You understand? It basically, from the time we enter, we didn't go in there as little children. We're going there with big people brain. Apparently, it seemed all of us went in there with big people brain. So I would have to say it's
Period.
the place itself. I mean, it just the experience was life for me. That's the only way we can put it. Yeah, man. Attending that school was life for me. That makes sense?
Yeah, man. I said Dezie.
Yeah.
Tony, sorry.
Yeah.
What you
Yeah,
sense,
man.
man? I say, man. I say.
Yeah, man. Every memory me have about where I am now, I can always set it back to Meadowbrook High School.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
matter what. And true, you know, we still have lifelong brethren, like Dezie, you know, like Minot, like Squid. It's like you never leave the school.
No,
And we
exactly.
still have the same mindset as we are going through this life.
Yeah.
And all of us have got, you know, we have families now, and we'll go through our ups and downs, but it seems like most of our ups and downs pretty similar to one another. You know, it is those struggles and experiences that we go through now that we're big. It's still a band me.
Yeah.
And not, I don't know, no guy feel like, let me tell you know, we take life a joke sometimes, and granted, but I don't have any one of my good brethren them will ever feel like say, boy, I'm gonna so give up this thing. I'm gonna end it. You understand what I tell you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't have that. But I have known. I had a good friend up here, I find, you know, white boy, where we gave up. Man, it blew me away when we find out say man do it. I talk to the man one Wednesday, and by the Friday the man do it. You hear me I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Can't say the same for any of my brethren when me grew up with a yard.
Mm-hmm.
A Meadowbrook High School, period. So even that part of living, of growing through is significant for me, period. So the question where you ask is that my answer gone right back again. Yeah, man, Meadowbrook grow me. Meadowbrook really grow me.
Make it magical for you. Make it magical for you too.
Magical.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I'm alive today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm producing today. And I have passed on some of this to my children and even my grandchildren.
Yeah.
I still have V.S. Naipaul book, Miguel Street. You know, anybody know about Miguel Street?
Yeah, man. Miguel Street, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
me give my granddaughter the Miguel Street for read. And I'm a 10-year-old now. I 8. Me give my grandson him when I'm a 15. Me give him that for read when I'm a little boy. So influence is still there. How great is that?
Yeah.
It was Michael Jackson influenced me. Bob influenced me enough, you know. That was a part of our life, our liberty.
Yeah. A part of the
We
culture.
we know all the word to them tune when we little before we could have read.
Yeah.
Embrook kind of the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
man. Life. I like to give man.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Dezie, what made Meadowbrook magical?
You guys. No, for real. I mean, everybody that was there, the culture that was set, I say, you guys, we came in and saw something and we just continued through with it. We came in and we saw a culture of inclusivity, you know, where people just try to live good with each other. And the teachers were not, you know, we never have teachers that were punitive to I. You know what I'm saying? We never have no teacher where we feel like, say, boy, I don't have to fight me or nothing like that. You know, I don't know if teachers do that, but that because I say for me.
Your personal experience. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me never feel like no teacher did I try. Nah, push me if you do the best that I can and allow me if you, as I said, let my light shine. However, that was. So the people that were there made it magical, still making it magical for me, because as Tony said, we're still keeping the band tight same way, and there's nothing but love that we have for each other. So it also, I guess, just easily translate that the love is still for Meadowbrook because we still have the love for each other,
Yeah.
We are still operating in unity. I would say Dante, 78, 79, 80 to me a 1 year, It was just that type of vibes that we got from all of these people and everybody that was us there. I mean, whenever time a man popping on me, when I say a man, I don't mean male, but gender neutral,
Yeah.
Whenever time I pass through them popping on my head, it's like a smile come on my face, like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
Wonder what I'm to that person,
Yeah.
wonder what the
Yeah.
person
Yeah. Yeah.
And for those that has transition and it's still a memory, still a pleasant memory that you remember the great times and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, man.
for me, it was really just the people.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, gentlemen, before I close it up, may I just ask you a closing remark from everybody, and you go first. Tony, give me a closing remark, man. Before I close out the program, yeah.
Closing remark. I would say I look forward to us as brothers, really putting our effort in to start with a little seed to help out the school where we train and bring we up and give some other children some hope and light. It's not hard, not hard at all. And I think this endeavor where you already start, Jelly, basically, we like Desmond said, we're going to get there. It's not when, if I mean, we're already starting it. So I'm hoping everybody have some faith in what we are thinking about and trying to do. And don't feel overwhelmed like this too much and this that. I know we need the administration done, but we can still start the thing small. Get some kid sparked off.
Yeah, man.
Want a board or something like that. That's what I feel we're doing. And we are at the stage in life now where it's service is supposed to be about. You might as well give it up if you can. On a service. You live for.
Yeah.
Where you do for? Who you do for?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I said something earlier in the day. I didn't realize how powerful this is. It's like, you don't talk about your drawings still,
Yeah.
And me think about it the same way in a different thing. With everything else, everything begins with a thought,
Yes.
Nothing not happening in life without you thinking about it first,
Yeah.
You see me, I said to you, I want you to think about the thought, and you think about it and you start with the first night. Believe you me, man, it's a powerful thing, man. You see, if we can make people understand, say, it start this and we start take action. I'm going to say begin. We have to take action with the thought.
Yeah.
And we're going to take action on some of them thoughts that we have tonight that we'll talk about. Because so you have to move the ball forward. But you say it earlier, Dezie, you never realize you say it. You talk about your drawing. Or you talk about your light. And you say you just have to think about it and you can visualize it. So it's going to happen. And you start drawing.
Yeah.
You see me, I said to you. So I saw me look on them thing at the man. Everything begins. And the most powerful thing, a woman, a little boy, a little girl, you understand, man. Everything begins with that first thought. Yeah, man.
In the beginning was the word. That's a book said.
Exactly, in the beginning was the word, exactly. And that them not quite understand what that meaning, but they have to tell them what that meaning. And the word is your thought, what you are thinking about.
Yeah.
And nothing can happen without you think about it. For move your hand from one place to another, you have to think about it first.
Yeah.
Before you come on the podcast tonight, we have to think about it. The thought coming in our minds when we talk to Tony and Dezie and follow up with them, and it there. We manifest it for you. You see me, I said to you, so you, Dezie, any closing remark before I close it out, yeah?
I'm just adding to it, just Tony was saying, when I left Meadowbrook, I came here, joined the military, and was in the army. And one of the things that I learned that just blew my mind then, on basic training, was when them said the pen is mightier than the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And that blew my mind because, this was during 85, 86, height of the Cold War. Then a basic training, Reagan bomb, Gaddafi, and all of that I go down. The man I tell us, boy, these are the greatest fighting force ever assembled upon the planet and all of them things there. But at the same time, I say, the pen is mightier than the sword. So like a contradiction, you know?
Yeah.
But as you say, when you start break it down for the pen is really the word.
Yeah, man. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
And the word is whether spoken, written, or thought.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
You know? So it's got sometimes we think of the word as those things where you utter.
Yeah.
But written or just thought, you know?
Yeah.
And so my closing remark is just say, boy, let's just keep this thing going. Give thanks for you for the initial thought of us even starting these things.
Yeah.
Because I've heard you say that many times that the genesis of this wasn't this.
No.
So it was just you and your brethren them, you know?
Exactly. We could talk about cricket and football. Exactly. That's exactly.
Right, but it blossomed into this.
Yeah, man.
So
It
give
starts with a
thanks for
thought.
that.
It starts with a thought. That's exactly.
Right, you know, and some actions behind it.
Exactly. We take action.
You know.
Exactly.
So going to say, give thanks, Jelly. Dante, I have so much respect for the High King because
Real.
I know for years, you know, the work that you have put in, especially with the association down there, you know. I know everybody they're behind you. Because I've been a part of an organization. I know that go, but you stick with it.
Yeah, man.
You know, and these are thankless jobs.
Yeah.
But you're not going at them jobs because you look praise, you know.
Exactly.
You go in there because you know something needs to be done, and you give your contribution, and I'm just hoping that we all join in. We fit in wherever you can fit in.
Yeah.
You know, and if there's nothing out there where you feel you can't fit in, then create something for yourself.
Yeah, man.
That allow your light to shine
Exactly.
towards helping to build this institution.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
A man can create the moonlight and shine the moonlight, man. And that's simple as
Yeah,
it
man,
is,
you know.
Exactly.
You know, some man have a home sweet home lamp, some man have a flashlight, some man have a candle, some man have a buckle lamp.
Yeah, man.
All of them are shine light, right?
Exactly.
So so if you can't find an organization, when I say organization, I mean one of our chapters,
A group,
where a group, an alumni group where I do something where you feel like you can fit in. That don't make that stop you from contributing.
You create one
and
for
doing
yourself.
something.
You don't even have to call it no alum. It could be like you create a group. You create a group of Meadowbrook players, people who just want to play chess on a Sunday evening.
Yeah. And if you don't feel like you can create a group, create a one-man group.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just do your thing. So that's how me want to say for those boy. You know, the goal is to bring back that mission statement where we are creating the leaders for the new independent country.
Yeah, man.
And it is really ironic that you said that tonight. God, this is, you know, first I'm hearing that, you know, and it's what, 61 years after independent.
Yeah.
We're still in the political sphere there. I talk about things that we should not talk about before independent, like should we get rid of the monarchy? Should we, you know?
Yeah.
So Waiter says that the new independent Jamaica that Meadowbrook was created to provide leadership for is still not even into being yet.
No, the leadership not come yet. That's the point. Right?
Well, I mean, even the new independent Jamaica not into being yet, because we still I try to get rid of the vestiges of the colonial past.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we still have a role to play in creating the leadership for the new independent Jamaica.
Yeah. That's what I say. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So it's not an institution at the time has passed. It's an institution that time still has not come yet.
No.
You know?
No.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so we need to just continue pressing on towards that.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. And Dante, any closing remark before I close it out, yeah?
Well, I just want to segue a little bit on Dezie thing, because truth be told, in my when I took over formal leadership of the Past Students Association locally, Dezie was one of the first man where offer me support. Enough people don't know that. You know, and we had some local man, mine at them, Billy Rush, Wolf man where supported me, 150% and thing. But Dezie was a man who linked me directly and say, yo, me here XYZ, anything when me can do, make me do and guarantee. So, it's heartening to hear Dezie said that now. And I must make you know, say, I have continued right now. Me have a direct link with the principal, the current president out here, Sharo, is a little girl where me kind of groom myself. I would want to think so to some extent. And she called me now and again for advice. And, me give me advice, me give me support to anything that they're doing and stuff. And to hear this now, I hear a lot of new things coming out of this conversation in terms of ways to continue supporting our more innovative, innovations in terms of how we can move the past student support for the school big time forward, big time. And as I've always said to Jelly, these things, when these questions come up, say, this, what Jelly is doing, is what was required to move. We've been there for a while, with chapters here, chapters there, chapters there. But I think this what Jelly is doing now is the thing. As I always tell him, him is a captain, a file captain, is going to bring more everybody together instead of having the splintered approach to supporting the school. So, I really enjoy this. I think I heard a lot of things, a whole heap of suggestions came out as to how we can move the thing forward. As brother Tony said, mustard seed approach, the seed
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah.
Where for those make it grow and right, nurture it.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah,
man. It's a
Well,
blessing.
before you finish, Dante, just want to make a little thing that you said, the young girl, Miss President, him don't mean that in a derogatory way. It's just that we old people now. You're a nice young lady that he has helped to grow. I don't know why you said she's a young little girl. So that's why I cleaned that up. That team mean is a nice young lady that take over the job.
Actually, our brethren daughter too. And yeah, man. Chizzy, you remember Chizzy, Wolmer's man. And I tell you something, there's a story, Chizzy tell me when her mother wanted her to go to a different school, and him tell me say if she couldn't be because she's an attorney, and she was head girl at Meadowbrook, and we started to groom her when she was head girl. And Chizzy tell me say she couldn't be she couldn't achieve what she has achieved if she had gone to another school.
Yeah.
No other school could have allowed her to become what she has become, other than
Let her light shine.
Yeah, man. What we talk about tonight? Yes.
And our father is not a Meadowbrook man. He's a Woolman's man.
Yeah.
And him said that. So think about it.
Yeah, man. Anyway, gentlemen, this was a great conversation here, my brother. It's different, as I say, all of them are different and provide a whole heap of reflection and a whole heap of thought going at them thing. And Dezie, you're shocked, say you're there for over 3 hours and 15 minutes and sit. And don't want, here Dezie don't want to stop talk, Tony. Dezie, I said, I'm not to say, and Dezie, I said, Dante, you can say something else.
Yeah.
That's them conversation I got, Dezie. Once you come up on them conversation, yeah, man, it's like, the words them just flow, man, and you just feel like you have to say what you have to say, man. So, but gentlemen,
if you share your thoughts share the thoughts about what we discussed tonight with that lady here, because I know say people out there, so we really have them in our mind, and we don't need much. to get the thing start road. So if she have any suggestion, she not talking to politicians here. It's just regular past student. If she have any suggestion or anything she reach out about could use, pass it on. You know me I say, me now wait for 100 people turn up and then everybody will
No,
do
we can't
something.
light the fire. We can't light the spark here right now, man. I make it
You can go
start.
to Walmart and get 2 chest load and know if it's any come. Or buy 2 umbrella or 3 chair. And that they will do. You know me I
Yeah,
say?
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
make her know, father.
I would know, say, at the meeting place. I love the idea to Dezie, Tony. You know, say,
Yeah.
a man a come meet lunch, under the umbrella tree there, and he tape the conversation, and you send it to me, and I post it, and the youth, them, I hear the conversation and take place. And you protect them name. So me I said,
Yeah.
you protect them name that the man knows about them. He's not going to advise. If he want to chat to him friend, him can do that. But yeah. But we can't do that here, sir. Trust me. That as I said, Desi, it's so simple. There's no reason why we can't do it. It's so simple.
Yeah.
man.
No excuse.
I'm right I know them probably busy. I plan the gala and
It's
thing,
6
but
to 15, yeah.
I'm going to raise it with even the principal.
Yeah, man.
and
Why do
her
that, man? Why do that?
meeting. And
Yeah.
there are some other things that I want to talk to him about in terms of, you remember
Martin thing, yeah, them two things, that critical thing, man. Yeah, exactly.
So, I'm
Exactly.
going to try have a discussion with him. Actually, I'm going to try call him tomorrow because, and probably know at the right time when school soon.
He closed down,
soon
yeah,
out.
definitely.
So yeah, certainly, definitely, Tony.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, as I said, this was them conversation. Everyone of them special to me, my brother. And
Yes,
trust me,
same here.
every one of them special to me. I'm glad I want to take the time out. So, Desmond Gray, I'm one of the famous last name. I wouldn't even go in that other school, but man, from the
Tell
step.
them that. What do you mean? You know, go give them the name.
No,
How
them
the
no.
name is?
Listen, man, come round sportsman from one of the same. I say, we never know what Desmond Gray used to go Meadowbrook to work. They have a next one used to go next school. He used to jump high jump, and him never. But back me not. So Desmond, Dezie Gray, Anthony,
Yeah.
Maloney,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
Donovan,
sir.
Dante, Thomas, Tegre. It has been a blast here, my brother. I thank
Yes, sir.
the whole land for come spend almost 3.5 hours tonight. I go through the discussion and talk about Meadowbrook and everything. And God bless
Yeah.
us all. And God bless that great school, that 2.5 Meadowbrook Avenue, where we can have
Yes,
a
sir.
conversation for over 3 hours like I know nothing. And I'm
Yeah.
going to end them conversation, I see me, because we're going to start the real Brookis program soon. And we are all Brookis forever.
Brookis forever.
Brookis forever,
Brookis
yeah, my
forever.
brother.
Come on, right.
Forever.
Have a good night here, my brother. And we'll talk.
Yes.
We'll
Good,
take
good.
care.
Bless
God
you.
bless us all. Yeah, man. Cool.
All right.
Let's go,
Brookis,
family.
Brookis forever.
Cool,
Yeah, man.
cool.
Cool. So, remember to like, share, and subscribe these Meadowbrook Memories podcasts so neither you nor your friends will miss another Meadowbrook conversation. Thanks. Thanks for listening to Meadowbrook Memories. And remember to give us all the support and encouragement you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. And special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, this podcast would not be possible. It is his expertise that allows me to do what I love doing every week, having great conversations about Meadowbrook Memories, and he's responsible for everything else. So again, thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince.